Yo, what's good, man? Let's get it. Smash the like button. It's fight week. David Benavidez, Caleb Plant. All the trash talk comes to an end. Canelo, Alvarez, John Ryder. These two fights keep proving my point, man. We got so much to talk about, man. Shout out Right Side, man. Great interview with Smoke last night. Y'all should go check that out. Courtney Thompson, what up? Who else we got, man? Smash the like button as you get in the building. Anthony, what up, bro? Thrill Hill, I see you. Cash Crypto. Daryl Deloach, what's good, man? Right side, man. Todd Swindle, I see you, bro. Skywalker, shout out to my brother Skywalker. Thanks for becoming a member yesterday, man. I appreciate you, bro. Robert Singleton, what's good, fam? My bro Omega Red in the building. What up, Kiro Black? I see you, bro. Early bird gets the worm. Smash the like button, man. Jab the like button, hook the like button, uppercut the like button, kick the like button. All that shit. Mr. Lightning World, what up? Robert Falau, what up, man? What up, bro? Love your work. Appreciate you. Make sure you sub up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. If you haven't already. Stan 92, what's good? We'll be dropping the link a little bit later, but I gotta cook first. What my brother DJ G5 gave at, man? DJ G5 gave. Drop that beat on their head one time. Here we go.
KO the basic. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. It's your boy Knockout, and we in this thing. This is where I left off at right here. Kurt Douglas, what up with it, bro? Philly Bull, I see you in the building. My beautiful wife, Miss KO, Miss Knockout Boxing 86 TV. What's up with it, baby? Educated Jab in the building. What's good with it? Just Do, my bro, Just Do in the building. Y'all go sub up to Right Side, and y'all go sub up to Just Do Boxing. All the content creators, man. Y'all show them some love and subscribe to their channel. And y'all know y'all good over here. If you want to drop your link, you know you ain't never got to ask, man. Y'all good. If I rock with you, you know who you are. You drop your link as many times as you want to, man. Who else we got, bro? Dank Father, what up with it, bro? My bro Dank Father in the building. What's good, man? Rick Tim's in the building. What's good with you, Rick? H-Town. Georgia Peach, Denise done slid through. What's up with it? NO Boxing 504, what's good? And I think, Catchweight Tay, what up? Catchweight Tay in the building, my brother, formerly known as Mr. Steal Your Chin. Still the best dad ever. He just don't go by that moniker no more. But shout out to my brother Catchweight Tay in the building. Hey, man. We got a lot to talk about, bro. Flossy Sports, what up, bro? Oh, Flossy, that's Flossy. Okay, you change your name and shit, bro. What's good, homie? Let me get you the wrong color, fam. You the wrong color. There you go. Ronnie Bravo, what's good, Ronnie? Salute to you, bro. All right, let me start right here, man. This is the shit that I be talking about, bro. And for those of y'all that don't know, man, we had a great show on Monday night. I got a couple things I got to get to before we get to the main topic. We had a great show Monday night, bro. And I felt like we had done some good things, bro. I really did, man. I feel like Bill Haney came on here and gave us some real good answers, man. And shout out to him for doing that. You know what I mean? He ain't had to come up here, but much respect to him. And he said that, you know, they ain't talked to nobody. Connected. Top Rank about no other fighters and shit, man. No other fighters. They only talked about Loma, and that's all they got. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing else popping up but Loma. And I'm like, yeah, I bet that mean you free. And he confirmed that they free and shit. You know what I'm saying? That they free, they ain't got nothing else going on, and all of that. So I'm happy, right? I'm like, all right. That's cool. You know what I mean? That's something that we can look forward to because that's gonna put you in a better position to make the big fights that we want to see you fight. You know what I mean? The mobility and shit of it all is real good. Edgar Chavez, what up? But then I heard this shit. And this is the shit that I be talking about, bro. And y'all and my brother Dank Father, you know what I'm saying? My brother Jay Grant Jr., he'll probably be in here later. Y'all get mad at me or y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all will be looking at me a certain type of way, but this is shit I be talking about, bro. Y'all all heard that man coming. Y'all all heard Trill Bill Haney tell me that they ain't talking about nobody else, bro. That is Loma, and then they ain't got shit else going on, bro. That what he said, bro. Before I even play this shit, if you were here that night, bro, if you were here on Monday, and I see a lot of people in here that were here on Monday, put 100 in the chat right now if I'm telling the truth. Or let me know if I'm misconstruing something. Shout out to James. My daughter Jada in the building. Mac of the South, what's up? Put 100 in the chat. Okay, my wife was here. Y'all, that's just your wife. Of course she gonna say that you stealing. All right, somebody else that was here, bro. If you wasn't here, don't put none. Lamar Jones was here. Okay. Who else, bro? We was here. Everybody was here. But Dank Father, put 100 in the chat, bro. If you heard what I heard, bro. All right, so we good. And this is what I be talking about, bro. This is why I be having questions. This is why I always be skeptical and shit, bro. It's because of shit like this, man.
You know, nephew, aunt, you know, we have always had a great relationship. You know what I mean? We've also pushed our relationship to the side, Devin's relationship that he has, because they're on speed dial in order to do something that they've been working on since they've been a kid, man, 14, 15 years, and that's entertaining you guys. And we've never denied that would be a highlight of Devin's career and Shakur's career to get out in a big event. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely, I always say his name, but I also say his name with respect. That if I knew that the fight was coming down, I would tell you guys, because my phone would be ringing. I have a relationship with him. I have a relationship with Jay Prince as well. You know, so I don't come on and cap and be playing and doing none of that bullshit. I've also spoken to Bob Arum, Top Rank, about Shakur as an option next, or as a fourth fight option, Teofimo Lopez. I've talked about several fighters over there next. And what Bob Arum assured me is, handle.
So I asked y'all, bro, very simple question. Which one is it, man? Cause y'all be saying, y'all be picking and choosing shit. I get up here and I get on Tank about the rehydration clause and shit. Y'all be rocking with me. Knockout keeping it real at that point. Knockout, he criticized, he giving fair criticism. So I'm asking y'all, bro. I'm asking my people that was in here rocking with me, bro. Which one is it, bro? Which one, dog? Is he talking to him about a fourth fight, or is he not talking to him about a fourth fight, bro? Dante Hall Boxing, what up, bro? And he got boxing talk. I don't even know if go subscribe to Dante. I don't even know if Dante got a channel, but he one of my day one supporters, and I believe he do got a channel. So y'all go subscribe to him, because he changed the name to Dante Hall Boxing Talk, meaning he talking boxing over there. So y'all go holler at him, man. Go show him some love. Don't get quiet on me now, bros and sisters. Don't get quiet on me now. Talk to me. Talk to me, bro. You watch the playback though, right side. Not yet specific volume, and I gotta get you a wrench. Bro. Get you a wrench. Not yet. I'll let you know when I do. Matter of fact, I'm finna make myself a note on my phone, bro, to watch that shit tonight. 1 second. Make this note right quick. All right, I got you. So this when I be bringing this shit to y'all, bro, and I be talking to y'all, and I be letting y'all know my stances and why they are, bro. It never be from a place of hate. It be because I consider everything that's going on. I consider everything that people say, "What up, Trey?" I consider all that shit, and then I make my opinion based off of that, bro. And that's why it wasn't to be disrespectful or to cut Bill off or no shit like that. It's because I know what you done said, bro. So I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna make sure I drive it home to get the answer that I'm looking for, a straight answer. And the straight answer was, we ain't talking to him about no four fight. After this, we ain't got, you know, we free to do whatever we want. It's DHP, all that shit. But you have, bro. But in other instances, you are talking about a four fight. So that's why I always be in wait and see mode, bro. Facts, Robert. That's why I be in wait and see mode, man. Cause it's one thing over here, then it's something different over there. Buck style, what up? And so I wanted everybody to hear that. I wanted to play that for everybody, and so y'all can see where the skepticism be coming from, bro. You can see that it ain't no hate, bro. I got mad respect for that man as a father, how he's moved his son, the good business decisions that they made. I got mad respect for that shit, bro. But you can't just tell me, this shit, and then you done said something else too, bro. And I'm not going and what, I'm a hater cause I speak on it or I talk about it. You know what I mean? Like let's all keep it real, cause what y'all can tell me is, nah, bro, Tank said this, Tank said that. And I be with y'all, bro. When justified, I be with y'all. But we gotta keep that same energy, bro. We gotta keep that same energy. If we want fights, bro. And then Dank, like, I hear you, bro. But what if I had Calvin Ford on here? You know what I'm saying? And then it's another thing. Let's talk about it, bro. Since we talking about it, what if I had Calvin Ford up here and I asked him, do y'all want Devin next? I mean, do y'all want Devin next after the Ryan fight? And he refused to answer the question and say we just focused on Ryan, bro. Y'all would be all on his neck, bro. Y'all would be all on his neck, and you know it. But your mans can get up here and be like, nah, we ain't focused on Tank. We ain't bringing up no other fighters. But everywhere else, bro, every other time, it's Tank, bro. But y'all don't want to talk about that shit, though, bro. You don't want that shit brought up? Or I'm hating, right? I'm hating. When it's me and I ask about Tank, it's the focus is all on Lomachenko. But everywhere else, we bringing up Tank. We bringing up this. It's Tank this, Tank that. We want Javante this. We want Javante that. It's all that shit, right? But now it's something different. Like, bro, come on, man. Judah Ben Israel, what up? So, shout out to Bill Haney, man, doing a great job with his son. And I honestly thought that we got the answer that we were looking for on Monday night. But come to find out, we don't know, bro. We got to wait till after May 20th, man. We got to wait till after May 20th, man. Because one day is one thing, the next day is another. So it is what it is, bro. Let's get to it, though, man. Let's talk about this 168-pound division. That's what we're here for tonight, man. Smash the like button, bro. Smash the like button. Let's get to it. Bill just being a promoter. Yeah, all right, I got you, bro. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad. Make sure y'all vote on the poll, man. Make sure y'all vote on the poll. I'm trying to figure out which fighter y'all more excited to see. Canelo Alvarez and John Ryder, or David Benavidez and Caleb Plant. Now they had their media workouts today for Plant. You know what I'm saying? And Benavidez, and I must say they look in shape, bro. They looking in shape. Them hands looking fast. They looking sharp. They looking crispy. They looking like they on weight. I think we got us a good one coming, bro. I think we got us a good one coming, and I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to this, right? I think it's gonna be one-way traffic. I think there's gonna be one-way traffic. Real talk. I think it's gonna be one-way traffic, and I've made my pick. And if people get up here talking crazy tonight, I might just turn this into a prediction too. I might just turn this into a prediction and start asking people to stand on it and bet something. You know what I'm saying? We doing the prediction videos, and I got like 12, 13 videos to do. I already studied for like 6. Then dropped 3 already. Matter of fact, I done dropped 6 already. I got another 2 I done studied for. I'm up to the Showtime card and shit. We might just get spicy tonight and make our pick tonight if y'all get me amped enough, bro. But we gotta participate. And I gotta have. If it's too many people up here riding with the guy that I'm not riding with, I might make y'all stand on that shit and bet. So make sure you done did your research and shit, man. Make sure you done did your research. Make sure you ready for whatever way you going with. Cause I believe that I know what's about to happen in this fight, man. Robert Singer said, that's easy. I got Sweet Hands Mexican Monster. Hold on, that's 2 different people, Robert. That's 2 different people. Oh, you talking about which fight is more, you know what I'm saying, you more excited for, bro. I got you. I ain't mad at you, bro. But let me lay this down for y'all, man. Let me talk a little shit to y'all. Let me open up your minds, open up your eyes and shit. Let me open up your ears a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let me open that shit up. And then I'll drop the link and we can get to cooking together on this shit, man. For everybody like to come up here and talk that shit, man. But you know, before I do, I want to give people more time and shit. I know my brother BF is still live and wrapping up, and a lot of people gonna be coming from over there, and I don't want to repeat nothing. So let me speak on this, bro, real quick. And I got a video coming on. Okay, everybody that watch the live streams don't catch the videos, and everybody that catch the videos don't catch the live stream. I got some. It's one uploading on it right now, bro. Monster Anyway and Stephen Coolboy Fortune. Now y'all know I know that fight was canceled and shit, but I ain't dropped no content on it. I ain't spoke on it until today. I got videos coming on it right now though. It's uploading right now. Matter of fact, it's up to let me see something, bro. Yeah, it's up. It's 18% uploaded, so it may be done uploading by the time we get done with this. But for y'all that's in here, man, y'all get it exclusive before the video drop, right? Monster anyway ain't did nothing dishonest. They say it's postponed. Stephen Fulton say he got a date or whatever that is postponed, but it's getting pushed back. Long story short, Monster anyway is hurt, right? And Monster anyway ain't did nothing dishonorable, bro. He ain't did nothing like Judah Benavidez said anyway on the juice. I ain't got no proof of that. I ain't gonna put that on that man, bro. He ain't never put out no fight. He ain't did no janky shit like that, right? So I'm not putting nothing on him. What I am saying is I want to see proof. I want to see proof of his injury. The same proof that I wanted to see from Jermell Charlo, the same proof I wanted to see from Earl Spence, the same proof that I want to see from Jamal Charlo, the same proof that I wanted to see from Dillian White with the Otto Wallen shit, Tyson Fury with his COVID shit, boxing, and I keep being ahead of the curve on shit, the ringside shit, the gloves, the rehydration clause shit, the belts don't matter shit, which we'll talk about a little bit later. This shit right here. And whenever you first on something, bro, or you jump out there, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, Abdullah Mason, whenever you one of the first ones to like be on people and say, hey, this person might be this, or this is what I think, people typically come around later, but you get a lot of resistance at first. And so I'm one of the ones that's always said, look, man, we spend our money on these subscriptions. People buy their tickets. You know what I'm saying? To go to these fights. It's no disrespect to the fighter, but the same way we need to know everything that's going on with LeBron foot, and they give us that respect. Everything that's going on with Tom Brady's shoulder, and they give us that respect because they know that's who we coming to see. That's we pay their bills basically. They let you know what's going on. They're gonna be out this many weeks. Just the injury they got. This the doctor. What the doctor said. We're doing the doctor interview. We're doing the trainer interview. Y'all gonna know what they say, bro. You gonna know what's up. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, bro. This is no disrespect to Monster anyway, but I still need to see some proof. I need to see some receipts. I need to see what the injury is, how long you're out for. But I'm like that with everybody. My issue is with the content creators. My issue is with the people in the chats. My issue is with the people in comment sections on Twitter and all that shit. My issue is with the people, bro, that wanted all this proof from Jermell Charlo but giving Monster anyway a pass. Talking all this shit about Jamal Charlo and Earl Spence, but want to give Monster anyway a pass, bro. I remember this shit clear as day. I don't know if y'all remember that shit, but remember Earl? Oh man, Earl, bro, it's the wrong eye. He said it was that eye, but then when he had the eye patch on, it was a totally different eye, bro. So they lying, bro. Like just trying to pick shit apart. All on his helmet. Needed to see proof. Wanted to see paperwork and shit. But now that this Monster anyway, a lot of y'all is like just cool. Yeah, Monster, you know he's gonna be back. It's gonna be okay. You know, he's a pound for pound level fighter. He'll overcome this. He'll be good for the Stephen Fulton fight. Just got to get pushed back a little bit. Y'all cool with that shit. And that's the shit that irked my nerves, bro. That's the shit that make me mad, dog. As somebody that prides himself on, look, man, I love boxing over these fighters. I'm going to put boxing first. I'm always going to talk from what I think is in the best interest of boxing. You can say I'm wrong. You can say I'm right. You can say all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to know that the energy always going to be the same, bro. And if you ever see it switch up, then let me know. And I ain't never got no problem admitting when I'm wrong if it's proven to me. Jermell Charlo ain't never pulled out of a fight, bro, fighting one of the toughest divisions that we done seen at 154 pounds. And I don't want to give him too much credit because I got to cook Benavidez on Monday. I'm going to do him dirty. Y'all be sure to tune into the debates. We got King David versus Kwame from Loyal to the Game Boxing Talk going down tomorrow night. And then I'm stepping in the ring on Monday against the most hated Benavidez, man. We're getting it popping. So I don't want to give Jermell Charlo too much credit right now because I got to go against him. But these ain't nothing that don't nobody know. So these ain't no facts that can hurt me. He fighting one of the most difficult divisions in boxing, bro. I ain't never pulled out of a fight. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never did no shit like that. They want to see his x-rays and shit though. But all Monster anyway got to do is tell you that he injured. He ain't got to tell you what it is. He ain't got to tell you it's his neck, his back, his shoulder, his elbow, his wrist. He ain't got to tell you none of that shit. And y'all believe that shit, bro. Y'all believe that shit. Tony T, what up? I'm making that pick. If you want it when it drop, you got to become a member to the channel, or you got to wait till the day of the fight, bro. But you see all them people in green and shit. Everybody in green, they get the picks when they drop. Ask Right Side, ask Omega Red in here, ask all the members that's in here right now, bro. They'll tell you we got 6 predictions up on the channel already that y'all don't even know about. All fights this week. I already done dropped 6 of them, bro. We working. That's the shit that make me mad though, Rick. That's selective outrage, man. That's selective outrage shit, bro. Mac of the South say anyway might be stalling for more time. Could be, bro. Could be. But at the same time, stalling for more time or whatever the hell he doing, bro, I ain't gonna put that on him. But what I will say is I want proof from him like I wanted proof from the rest. And shame on you and use a whole sucker and you moving fugazi out here if you demanding that these other fighters show proof, but then months anyway, it's all good with you. When is y'all gonna stop having boxers be y'all favorite and just let boxing be your favorite, bro? When, bro? When? Jimmy the Bullet, we ain't even on that today, bro. Hit the link when I drop it and you want to talk about it. When y'all gonna stop putting boxers first and put boxing first, bro? I got you, Anthony Chulo. If you look right there, right next to my name, if you watch this on YouTube, it should be a button right there where it says join. You hit that join button. That's how you become a member, right? That's how you become a member, right? Ring 16, what up? Ringside 16 said Ryo underdog. I can see that. You trying to make me give away my pick. Gertz, what up? I ain't giving away my pick, bro. We got 95 people in the building. We got 73 likes, man. Hit the like button, bro. Bruce Gas, what up, bro? Salute to you. And yeah, you have, man. Bruce Gas put boxing first. And that's the shit. And so that's what I think of it, bro. I ain't gonna put that on Monster anyway, bro. I ain't saying he no cheater. I ain't saying that he, you know what I'm saying, ain't injured or is injured. All I'm saying is just show proof, bro. Everybody in boxing should have to show proof. We should, like, boxing too corrupt and there's too many liars and shit for us to just have. And shout out to Mac of the South becoming a member to the channel. Now it's letting me do it. It wasn't letting me put the members up there when I could see it on YouTube, but it wasn't popping up on StreamYard. I guess they fixed it. But shout out to Mac of the South becoming a member to the channel, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. So that's all I need is proof. The same proof I wanted from Tyson Fury, the same proof I want from Earl and Jamel and Jamal. All these guys that get injured just because I pay my money, bro. Like I pay for the zone. These pay-per-views, I buy them. I pay for ESPN Plus. I pay for Showtime, bro. I pay for all that shit. So I need to know what's really real, bro. When you coming back, what's going on with you? Every other sport in America got to do it, and they bring in more money than you. They bring in more revenue than boxing. So if they got to have this standard, how do you get to be held to a lower standard than them when they bring in more money than you, when they more popular than you? Nah, bro, you got to be held to the standard that they held to. Maybe that's part of the reason why you falling off if you boxing, man. Very simple. That would enhance your product. That would enhance your product. Making it competitively fair for everyone would enhance your product. The best fighters fighting each other would enhance your product. We only push shit on this channel that is going to be better for the sport of boxing. That's where we at. That's where we always gonna be at, bro. Tupac, what up? But let's talk, man. Let's get to this shit, man. We got enough people in here, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the Lizike button, man. Thomas Hill, what up, bro? Please hit the like button. I need you to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. All right, so check it, right? Dave Benavidez, Caleb Plant. Y'all know y'all done fucked up, right? Y'all know y'all done fucked up, right? Y'all just keep proving my point and you don't even mean to. I got two ways that I could go, right? Two ways that I could go. Two of them. But I just want to make sure we clear. Vote on the damn poll. Vote on the poll. Vote on the poll. 112 votes. The poll will be taken down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm in the poll. 94% of y'all are more excited for Benavidez and Caleb Plant than you are for Canelo and John Ryder. Me too. Me too. I'm excited for that fight. I'm more excited for that fight than Canelo and John Ryder. But and I gotta, you know what, man? I'm glad we started this conversation on Knockout Boxing 86 TV. And shout out to everybody that's moving the conversation forward, that's talking about it, that's making other live streams about it, that's commenting about it. Because it's a conversation we need to have. And that's this whole the belts mattering, and do they matter? Do they not matter? How much do they matter? Is it this? Is it that? Like all that shit, bro, is pushing the conversation of boxing forward. And it started right here. So shout out to y'all for participating and taking and going and talking about it on your channels and all that shit, man. Like I love that shit. I love it. And like I told y'all at the beginning, when you first with something, when you have an opinion that people can't see, it's always gonna have a lot of resistance. But while trying to resist, y'all are actually agreeing with me. While trying to resist what I'm bringing to y'all, while trying to act as if I don't know what I'm talking about, you guys are agreeing with me. So this Caleb Plant, David Benavidez fight proves this on two fronts, as does the Canelo John Ryder fight. Prove this on two fronts, two key points, right? Point number one, can someone tell me what belt Caleb Plant and David Benavidez are fighting for? What belt are they fighting for? I know somebody knows it. Put it in the chat for me. Let's start right there. What belt are they fighting for? It's a WBC belt, but the WBC what? Flossy Sports got it. WBC interim. They're fighting for the WBC interim. Okay? Now, is the winner of this fight guaranteed to fight with Canelo Alvarez as the interim WBC champion and the mandatory challenger? Will they be guaranteed to fight at Canelo Alvarez? Right side says no. Everybody says no. Hell no. Okay. So, if I'm Canelo Alvarez and I'm the WBC champion and I got the belt, but I don't have to fight my mandatory, who would be the winner of this fight? If I'm Caleb Plant and I'm David Benavidez and I win the WBC interim title, but I'm not guaranteed a shot at the champion, then how much does the belt that Canelo Alvarez holds, and how much does the belt that the winner of this fight holds, how much do those belts matter? Don't get quiet on me now. Oh, thank you, baby. Don't get quiet on me now. T9 Boxing Class, what up? If Canelo has a belt and he's a champion, but he's not forced to fight his number one contender, if two guys can fight to be his number one contender, but aren't guaranteed to fight, how much does the WBC belt that Canelo have, and how much does the belt that the winner of this Caleb Plant and David Benavidez fight get? How much do those belts matter? If Canelo isn't forced to fight him and they're not guaranteed to fight, how much does the belt matter? Y'all keep proving my point and you don't even see it half the time, bro. Some of you do, but you're honest and you're like, damn, I mean, shit. I'm more excited for Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. In Style Furniture says, KO, why wouldn't he have to fight the number one contender? Because They created a belt for him to not have mandatories because Canelo is able to move in a way to where he tell them who his mandatory is. He was allowed to have Abner Yildirim be a mandatory for his WBC title, with Abner Yildirim not fighting for 2.5 years and coming off of a loss to Darrell. That's why he doesn't have to fight. So then that begs the question, right? Does the belt matter more than the bag? Does the belt matter more than who holds it? Does the belt matter more than who you fight? Look at all of the things. Look at all of the things that we can put above what is supposed to be the biggest prize in boxing. The thing that y'all tell me every fighter fights for. Knockout, bro. You can't say that shit, Knockout. Come on, dog. Come on, Knockout. You can't say that, bro. Every fighter grow up want to be a champion. Or West. If they ain't fighting for the belts, Knockout, what they doing it for? I hear y'all. But then why can I factually put so many things above the things that y'all tell me is supposed to matter the most? That is why I say it's who you fight. That is why I say it's who did you get the belt from? That's why. Because of shit like this. Now, that's one side of it, right? And we about to drop the link real soon, bro. I just wanted to make these couple points, then we can cook. So that's the first side. We're in a situation with Caleb Plant and David Benavidez, which is a great fight. Canelo, John Ryder, which is where David Benavidez and Caleb Plant are fighting for a WBC interim belt, the belt that makes you the #1 contender and mandatory challenger for the WBC champion. They're fighting for that belt, putting their lives on the line for that belt, and that belt gets them absolutely nothing. That belt gets them absolutely nothing. They have to hope that Canelo maybe loses to John Ryder and that John Ryder will fight them, or that Canelo Alvarez, if he wins, he vacates the belt. But becoming the WBC interim champion for the winner of this fight, if you David Benavidez, if you Caleb Plant, becoming the champion, holding that WBC interim belt is going to mean nothing. It's going to mean nothing, bro. Now, for Canelo, and we'll say it one more time and finish it for the people that's running in that ain't caught it, right? For Canelo, his WBC belt don't fucking matter because he ain't got to fight the guy that's gonna win that fight. He can do something else. He can fight who he want to. That's been proven over and over again. He didn't have to fight Jamal Charlo. They made some shit up for him. He can move and fight John Ryder. They gonna probably try to set up your boy what's the dude name, man? Berlanga for him. He got all these other options while Caleb Plant and David Benavidez are fighting it out, getting this WBC interim belt, and they ain't even guaranteed a shot at him, bro. They ain't even guaranteed a shot. So the WBC interim belt don't get you a shot at the champion. He still got an option whether or not he want to fight you, and you not guaranteed shit. And then the WBC champion ain't even got to defend this shit against no one contender. But y'all want these shits to mean something so bad, bro. All right. So that's one side of it. The other side, and what we had the poll up for, Canelo Alvarez and John Ryder are fighting for the undisputed championship of the world, bro. The undisputed championship of the world. The right to say that there ain't no other champion at 168 pounds other than me. I got all the belts. Undisputed. Mexico City, Jalisco, I forgot, wherever Canelo is. 55,000 people going to be in attendance. Canelo Alvarez ain't... Canelo Alvarez ain't fought in Mexico. Undisputed champion now. Face a boxer now, right? Face a boxer. Canelo, face a boxer. Canelo ain't fought in Mexico since 2011. Homecoming, 12 years. He ain't fought in Mexico in 12 years. He coming on to Mexico. He a pound for pound level fighter. He the face of boxing. He got all the belts. And 94% of y'all would rather watch David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant over Canelo Alvarez versus John Ryder. But then in the same breath, type in my chat that the motherfucking belts matter. Make it make sense, my good people. Make it make sense, bro. 96% of y'all, bro, 94% of y'all would rather watch David Benavidez. You're more excited for Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez than Canelo Alvarez versus John Ryder for undisputed. Canelo Alvarez going home for the first time in 12 years. You will openly tell me that the fight for the WBC interim secondary belt at 168 pounds, you will openly tell me that that is the fight that you are most excited for, that is the fight that you just got to see. Forget Canelo and John Ryder. But then in your very next breath, try to convince me that the belts matter. If they matter, why do you prefer the Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez fight? ATX, what up, bro? Yeah, facts, Giovanni. Facts. I ain't mad at that. They supporting their guy. It's 121 people in here, bro. I'll ask the question. I'm going to ask y'all again, bro. I know y'all hear me. Why ain't y'all answering the question, bro? My mic working today. I checked. I did a mic check. I did a recording on StreamYard before I went live. So I know y'all hear me, bro. So I'm going to ask y'all again, bro. If the belts matter, why are you more excited to watch Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez than you are Canelo Alvarez versus John Ryder? G5, what up, bro? My brother G5 Gabe in the building. See, y'all just gonna ignore me. It's my show. It's my show. Y'all just gonna ignore your boy, man. That's what we doing now. Ringside 16 says because DB is the most exciting fighter. Right side is pleading the fifth on y'all ass. Robert Singer says because it's a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight. Silver thinks it's a good scrap between Ryder and Canelo. Edgar says they got no answers, honestly. Ronnie says, as you said, belts don't matter. It's the matchups. All right, Gadgets. I'm going to ask you again, bro, so you ain't get it. You ain't get the question, and so you want to know the question. So 94% of the people rather see David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant over Canelo versus John Ryder. But a lot of those people go, so the same people that say the belts matter in boxing. Canelo is making his homecoming. He's going to be home in Mexico for the first time in 12 years. He's fighting for the undisputed title of the world, defending his undisputed crown. Yet people are more excited for a WBC interim title fight between Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. If the belts matter, why do people want to care? Why do people care more about the Benavidez and Plant fight? That's the question. Dominic says it's a rivalry fight, a bad blood fight. That's why. JD says because belts matter. I mean, because belts don't matter, boxing does. That's all I'm trying to say. Ronnie Bravo says because who's John Ryder? Educated Jab, my brother, he say it's all relative. Hold on. There you go. He says all relative. You know that, KO. We want the best fighting the best. Nah, I got you, bro. But here, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Then we're gonna drop the drop the link, bro. We're gonna drop the link. So I agree with that, Ghost. If you got a wife, or if you're a woman in here, you got a husband, make it make sense for y'all, right? And you only consider their feelings sometimes, then that means that you don't really consider their feelings at all. Because if they really mattered, you'd consider their feelings all the time and not just some of the times. That will mean they really matter to you. It's the same thing with these goddamn belts we keep talking about, bro. The fact that we can point to so many instances where we don't give a fuck about the belts, but we only care about the belts in certain situations. The fact that, hey, when this guy's the mandatory, we don't really give a fuck. This is the better fight. When that guy's the mandatory, we do care because we think this is the better fight. This unification, Terrence Crawford versus Ndongo, nah, that's okay. But Terrence Crawford versus Earl Spence, that shit. Oh. Monster Inoue versus Paul Butler, all right. But Monster Inoue versus Stephen Cool Boy Step, yeah, sign me up. The fact that we can point to so many instances where we don't care about the belts, but over here we do care about the belts. The fact that they only matter sometimes means that they don't really matter at all, bro. Because if it matters, it just matters. If it matters, it just matters. It will always be about who you fight and when you fight them. And if it happens to be some belts on the line, then that's good too. Then that's good too. But it will always first be about who you fight and when you fight them. It just is what it is, bro. There's no way around that shit. I know y'all don't like it, but y'all will come around, bro. Let's drop the link, man, so we can talk about this Benavidez plant shit, man. Talk about what I just said and all that shit, bro. Well, shout out to my brother G5 Gay. He dropped a super chat. Let me catch that thing one time. G5 Gay with the $20 in the super chat says, cook up, bro. Hashtag support. I appreciate you, man. We work. I appreciate you, man. We work. There's the link. Let me make sure I pin it to the chat and let's have some fun tonight. J.A. Dick says matchups trump all the accolades. The belts are the cherry on top of a good matchup. Hell, in a good ass fight will stick in our minds forever over a good matchup on paper. Facts. 100% facts. 100% facts, bro. Well, that's what it mean to me, Nick J. Soglo says you telling the truth. So I know it's hard, bro. It's hard to. The truth can be hard sometimes, Soglo. It just is what it is, bro. It just is what it is, man. Let me get rid of this so it don't slow me down or nothing. And while I'm waiting on people to come up here, man, we got a link in the chat for anybody want to come talk this boxing, bro. Y'all know y'all more than welcome. Let's talk about Ryan Garcia, man. He said Tank Davis tried to kill him, bro. Jimmy the Bullet, get your ass up here. I seen you in the chat typing and shit. Don't get quiet on me now, y'all. Don't get quiet on me now. Don't get quiet on me now. Don't get quiet on me now. I see you, Flossie. I got you. Hold up. So yeah, Ryan Garcia said Tank Davis tried to kill him, bro. He said Tank Davis put a no food for 3 days, no water for 3 days clause in his goddamn contract, bro. I got you, JD. Flossie, you come back up, bro. Maybe you fixing his mic or something. Mr. Plus 300 said he said it was a joke. Yeah, but why didn't he say it was a joke until he got called out on it? You see, like I be looking at shit like that, right? So he did an interview and he was like, yeah, they got all these stipulations on me. I got a 3-day no food, no water clause, right? And he ain't say he was just playing in the interview. It was Schizo Paul. What up, bro? It wasn't until Tank Davis called him out on it that he then. Oh man, y'all don't understand sarcasm. You don't understand I'm just playing. You understand that? Lady, I'm gonna mute you, bro. You gotta be loud on the background. There we go. You driving. I'll unmute you when it's on you, bro. So my thing is this, bro, and I'm gonna keep it all the way real with y'all, man. Everyone knows I gotta say this again, because you a Tank fan, you capping for Tank. All this shit can be true. So I still feel the same way about the rehydration clause. Teach, what up? I still feel the same, bro. I still don't like that shit. I still think that shit leave you open to get criticized, and people can point to a reason why Ryan lost if they just hating on you and shit. They ain't gonna care if he look good. They ain't gonna care if he look strong and full. If he not, y'all know I don't like that shit. But what's also true is I done heard Ryan Garcia bring this shit up like 4 or 5 times now, bro, and I'm getting tired of it, dog. Like at some point, you making millions of dollars. I can't feel sorry for you, bro. You sign that shit. I can't feel sorry for you. I still think it don't look good. But you saying you lying and shit, and Tank checked and said, I thought you like God and shit. Like lying is a sin. What you doing? And then he tried to backtrack on that shit. And my thing with the whole situation, bro, with Ryan, like, dog, like you said it at the press conference when y'all was in New York on that Wednesday. You said it, you talked about it again in the press conference on Thursday, the very next day in LA. Then you posted on TikTok talking about how hard it is to make weight with a sad face and shit. And then now you're doing this interview bringing the shit up, bro. The more and more he do this shit, the more and more I'm like, bro, are you trying to win the fight, or are you just trying to give everybody an excuse for when you get your ass knocked out, bro? The more I hear him say this. So it's like Tank did a move that I would consider weak, and now you just taking it to a whole nother level and making the shit even weaker, bro. And that's why I hated this shit, because I know how Ryan, I knew what he was going to do, bro. I know what Tank haters going to do. I know what people going to say, bro. And now Ryan getting all this fake ass sympathy, all this fake ass support from people who really just want to see Tank lose. All because he out here like a crybaby and shit, bro, crying and shit. At the end of the day, dog, like no one, like you don't have to fight him, bro. You don't have to. But if you gonna fight him, show the people, show us. Because if you want to sell the fight to me as a diehard boxing fan, bro, this ain't the way to do it. Because now I'm sensing soft ass shit. Right now I'm sensing like crybaby shit. Right now I'm sensing like you scared and shit. Scared ass people complain and shit. It's like when people come up here to debate me and shit sometimes. Oh, I gotta have the judges. Oh, I need to. Are you going first or I'm going first? Oh, I gotta pick the questions. Oh, your shit is biased. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I'm like y'all wouldn't believe some of the emails I gotta go back and forth with, bro, just to get people to come up here, dog. Y'all wouldn't believe that shit, man. Everybody ain't built like Smoke. Everybody ain't built like Right Side. Everybody ain't built like Nick J. Like, bro, y'all would be surprised, bro, at the level of shit I gotta do to convince people. We'll pick this judge. Hey, go check this judge out because this judge actually agrees with you, and I want to try to make it fair for you. I gotta do all this shit, bro. And that's how Ryan sounding like, dog. All right, bro, you're crying a lot. You got a lot of shit, and I was with you, yo. That shit weak. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. Just beat them, make them make weight, and then y'all get it popping on Saturday. I'm with you on that Wednesday. But then you say the shit again on Thursday. Then you doing interviews with the shit. Now you posting TikToks and shit. I can't get with it no more, bro, because I ain't like, that's some crybaby shit. Are you here to win? Do you believe in yourself? Or are you just here to make excuses for what you believe is going to be inevitable, bro? So it's like you giving credence to people that say, "Oh, you just gonna get your ass knocked out. You ain't no challenge." Bonton South D-Town says you need to do email video response. Nah, I wouldn't do that, bro. It's kind of like if somebody get me mad enough, I will. I've almost done it. I was talked out of it by a great woman. I almost done it, bro. I got so many, and then I'm gonna go to my bro. I got so many videos shot that I have since deleted. Cause see, like maybe you can tell because I've been coming up here going live and shit a lot, but I'm a very competitive person, and I like to have the last word. That's why we do the debate. Like, I like to have the last word. I don't like people getting the last word off on your boy, man. And if I feel like somebody got out on me, bro, I want so badly to respond because I know what it really is, and I know what I would do to a lot of people, and I want to respond so badly, but I have a great woman in my ear, like, nah, everything don't deserve a response. Just, just keep doing you. Just keep doing you. And I'm like, all right. It wasn't my brother educated jail. Hell nah, never you. Never you. Never you, bro. And so, dog, like, I feel you, Bonton, South D-Town, bro, but dog, say, man. Say, I've tried. It's like you the devil on my shoulder right now, bro. Luckily, I got this angel over here. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. You better than that. But nah, bro. You would be surprised, bro. Yeah, counterpunch. Love that. Yeah, I love that. Listen, bro. I want the last shot so bad, and I be seeing this shit. I just be like, oh, nigga, like, say, bro. You know what, man. I'm gonna leave it alone. Dre Finest, what up, man? Let me go to Flossie. What's up, man? Link in the chat if anyone want to talk boxing, man. What you got on what we talking about, bro? And then I got some more questions, some more shit we'll pass around. But what you got on Benavidez, Plant, and Canelo and Ryder, man?
To start off with Canelo and Ryder, that's typical Canelo. Ain't not really surprised. Don't want to see it. I'm not buying it. Won't watch it. Well, I'll probably watch it, but I ain't buying it. I'm a big believer. If it ain't some shit that I want to see, I'm not paying for it. That's just how I go. Benavidez Plant, it'd be a good fight until about somewhere between 8 and 10. I think David gets on. I think he's going. For some odd reason, I feel like Plant's gonna box him, but like the way Benavidez' jab is and the body work is might catch him a little bit off guard for me.
Do the belts matter to you in boxing? Do you care about the belts?
Not at all. The belts only matter when two good people fight each other. That's the only time it matters.
I got you. JD, talk to me, bro. What's up with you, man?
What's going on, KO? How you feeling?
I'm chilling, man. I can't call it, bro. What's good? What you got for the show, man?
Ain't not much, man. I just came to give an unpopular opinion. Nobody cares what I think about boxing. They all call me a irate Tank fan and shit like that. But yeah, for Plant and Benavidez,
Talk to me.
I think
talk to me.
I didn't see the media workouts, but I'm thinking just based on the types of fighters, Plant gonna get knocked the fuck out. It's inevitable.
You real choppy, bro. You real choppy. Say that again.
Hold on 1 second, bro. How about now?
Yeah, you good. Go ahead.
Oh shit, hold up. Put this shit away entirely. Hold on 1 second, bro.
All right, while you doing that, I'm gonna go to this right here. Let me go. You back? You good?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Good.
My bad. Yeah, I got Benny knocking Plant the fuck out, man. It's I feel like Plant is overstepping his boundaries. He thinks he's more masterful than he actually is. Father Time's undefeated. He's been in some wars. He's already been stopped. So we know his chin ain't gonna hold up to a real puncher.
Darrell was past his prime. Darrell is a great fighter, but I just don't see Plant getting past the pressure. And it's effective aggression with Benavidez. Like, he's not just throwing shit with no conviction and it's not accurate. He's throwing stuff like he's beating you the fuck up. Like, he's beating your body up. He beating your nugget up, bro. Like, he's beating you like you hit his sister, bro. Like, I think Benny like really hates that dude. And Plant, he's calm, cool, collective. He's from Tennessee, so that's to be expected. They all are like that. But I just feel like he's playing on some shit where he is okay with going out on the shield to prove a point. And I think Plant is looking at it like, well, if I last with you for X amount of rounds, then it's beneficial for me and my stock will go up. But I feel like they're gonna either throw the towel in or the ref is gonna wave that shit off. Somebody gonna be bloodied up, and I don't think it's Benny. And no, the belts do not matter. Boxing does. Belts only matter when someone significant and note is fighting for the belt, for supremacy in their division or in the sport. I don't see how, like, Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury wouldn't matter if they weren't fighting for undisputed. To me, if it was just two niggas fighting, I'd be like, okay, that's a good fight. But if I'm a belts matter purist, but because I'm a boxing guy, if they fighting and there's no belts on the line, I'm all with that. Any fight Deontay Wilder fights, I watch it. Any fight that Tank fights, I watch it. Any Errol Spence fight, if it's not a title fight, I watched it, and I paid for it out of my hard-earned money. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather fights, and I ain't trying to take up the time, but it is what it is. Belts don't matter unless it's notoriety behind it, bro. It is what it is.
So Ronnie Bravo, bro, he bought us something, bro, that I totally agree with on the Ryan tip. He says, why don't Ryan Tinsley just come in overweight, no real belt in the line, and Tank ain't canceling a payday? Look, bro,
built-in excuse.
Go back if you go back to what I said about Devin Haney and Lomachenko, man, that same shit apply to Ryan, bro. Why all this crybaby shit about the weight and all this, like, bro, you sound like you just done reserved yourself to your fate. You almost just done accepted that the shit, you know what I mean, it's inevitable. Because to me, just like I said about Devin Haney, that same shit apply to Ryan Garcia. If he really there to win, bro, if he really there to just whoop Tank ass, bro, if that's what he there for, man, you make 136 and you say fuck whatever fines y'all got, because whatever fines y'all gonna make me pay for coming in comfortable, I'm gonna make that shit back in gold. I'm gonna make that shit back tenfold if I go in here and beat your ass, bro. That's gonna matter more than me coming in and missing this little secondary weigh-in and shit. If you there to win, bro, that's how you coming. If you there to win, that's what you do, bro. But the fact that he on this type of time, bro, with all this crying and shit, man, like, I don't know about Ryan right now, man. I ain't gonna hold you, Ronnie. I ain't gonna hold you, Ronnie Bravo. It's like every day, bro, and it ain't cause dead horse, or cause I just want to keep talking about it, bro. He say something new about this shit every single day, bro. Every day it's something new. Every day it's a new comment from him, bro. The man went so far as to lie and say that somebody trying to starve his ass, bro. All cause he I think he shook, man.
I think so too. I think
he might be a little shook, bro. But to the David Benavidez, Caleb Plant pick real quick, and then I'll pass it back, bro. And again, if y'all want to join up, man, we got the StreamYard in the chat for y'all. Want to come talk this boxing as we move through these topics. On the David Benavidez Plant thing, man, I saw Robert put it in there, and I've been saying this, bro. If Caleb Plant got good gas in this fight, and that's a big if, he got a shot. If he got no gas in this fight, bro, he got no shot. Got no shot to win this fight if his gas tank ain't ready to last at least 15 rounds, bro.
I disagree, bro.
He ain't got no shot. Go ahead, tell me why.
Look at how good of a
DJ, what up?
Look how good of a body puncher Benavidez is. I'm telling you, it. Look, they have the same dimensions. Actually, I think Benny's bigger. He has longer arm reach. Um, he's a known puncher. And again, the active aggression. He's smart when he comes forward. It's not like he's coming forward without a game plan. And also, we saw that Plant has power against somebody that's on his way out the division or boxing just in general. The first thing that Darrell said was the better man won. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's nothing I see that Plant can do outside of what he did against Canelo. Canelo was much smaller, so Canelo kept walking forward. But imagine you got somebody walking forward that's hitting you with 30 fucking punches at a time and they all sting like an octopus, bro. That's some scary shit. Why you think Errol Spence said I'm not gonna fight Benavidez? I'll never move up and fight that nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence is a pressure fighter. You got other pressure fighters acknowledging how like it's like when Benavidez in your chest, it's like he's spiteful. And if he really don't respect you, it's nothing you can do. And to that Ryan shit, and I'm gonna jump off real quick because I'm gonna get back on the clock. But I support the channel anyway. Ryan got a lot of built-in excuses that nobody gives a fuck about. You signed a contract. If you didn't believe in yourself, you shouldn't have signed the contract. Plain and simple. Nobody gives a fuck about, all these, wolf tickets he's selling and crocodile tears. He a diva. He online, you in the tabloids and all this other shit, crying and whining. Oh yeah, I'm acting like you tired. Nigga, you ain't tired. If you was tired, you would have been on TikTok. If you was tired, it would have been sleep somewhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? You be really focusing on your weight. And if that's the case, but this shit is that much of an issue, why are you on weight? You got a month and a half to wait. That shit don't make sense, but that's just me, bro. I love to hear you cook, man. Salute to the chat, salute to the panel. It's always love with you, bro. You know that. I'll be in the background.
I'm ready, bro. All right, man.
Love.
Peace. Flossy, talk to what you got on everything he said, man. Talk to me, bro.
With the whole Ryan thing, I'm so sick of hearing Ryan, bro. Like, I felt bad for him because I didn't like the whole rehydration thing at first. But at the end of the day, bro, you signed the contract, bro. Like, if that ain't what you wanted to do, you shouldn't have signed it. All these excuses that you're giving. At the end of the day, you look down the road 5-6 years from now and a random person look at the Tank Garcia fight. If you get knocked out, nobody's going to give a fuck about the rehydration clause because you signed up for it. You signed up for the fight, bro. I ain't trying to hear it. If you feel like you can't make the weight, nigga, blow the scale. Weigh in on time the first time, then fight night, blow the scale.
Yeah, if you there to wreck something, fuck it. If I'm there to wreck something, bro, I don't care. Like, same shit I told Devin Haney. Look, bro, you ain't looking. You look like it's hard making 135, bro. But you want to make this shit for Loma. It's hard making 135. You look sunken in the second Cambosos fight. Look, bro, I know you want to be a champion. I know you want to be professional. But, bro, if you get the weight and you can't piss no more and your body dry and shit and you weigh 138, man, don't kill yourself, make them extra 3 pounds, bro. You go in that bitch 138 and you just beat Loma ass, bro. Fuck them belts. And then you just move up. Do the same shit that we saw Shakur Stevenson do to Robson Kasese out, bro. You do not put yourself in a position to where you a lesser version of and then end up losing the fight because ain't nobody gonna hear that shit. Ain't not nan Lomachenko fan, not nan Devin Haney fan gonna be trying to hear that shit. If you go in there and you're a lesser version of yourself, they just gonna say you got your ass whooped by Loma. It's the same thing for Ryan Garcia, bro. If it's that big of a deal and you there, all you do is you make the 136 and then you just say fuck the second weigh in. I am what I am, and then you go get that shit popping. If you there to win. But this crybaby shit, bro, it's why guys like, it's why I saw Dank Father put in the chat. I see Smoke in the background. Jimmy's up here. It's why these guys, you know what I'm saying, is calling Ryan. I don't know. I ain't gonna say Jimmy because I ain't heard him say it. But it's why guys who probably don't come up here. It's why they call Ryan a cherry pick, bro. It's because of this type of shit right here, man. To go with all the flaws. Like all this soft ass shit and the flaws, bro. Like that's why they call it. That's why they call it. That's why they don't respect what you did in the amateurs. That's why they don't respect the hand speed and the power and shit. Cause they know they believe that all that shit gonna come crumbling down when Tank Davis get to putting them the dun-to-duns on your ass, bro. And it just it just like it just is what it is, bro. Like that shit, it ain't looking good for him right now, bro. I don't like this attitude, bro. It's like I said, bro, and I'm gonna go to Jimmy, man. I was with you on Wednesday, bro. I was waving the flag like say this rehydration clause ain't the Wednesday when they did the New York press. Oh, this some bullshit, bro. How Tank gonna put this shit on the man? Like you supposed to just beat him. How you gonna be? I'm with you, and I still think the rehydration clause is bullshit. I think that for all the fights, I said the same thing with Eubanks and fucking Conor Ben. But then he said the shit again on Thursday. He did the TikTok shit. Now he's saying the shit again, bro. It's just time after time after time, bro. You just keep making it where it's just hard to take up for you. Like all the respect I had for you taking this fight, I still got respect for you taking the fight, but not as much as I had when it was first announced. Cause I don't even know if I'm dealing with a fighter. Like I ain't gonna put that on him yet. I'm gonna wait to the all access and shit. I'm gonna wait to see how he look when he get in Tank face the week of the fight and all that shit. See if I get out from him and shit. But the more and more I hear him talk, the more he's sounding like a fighter that just maybe might not be there to win the fight. I ain't putting that all the way on him yet. But I just it don't sound good, bro. Jimmy, talk to me, man.
Salute, bro. I hope you're doing well. Cool show so far. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I pretty much agree with everything you're saying, you know. I think it's a good fight just because of the styles and you've got two young punchers in it. It's a good, like, B-level fight. And the weight drain thing, it's not because I particularly care for either fighter. I just feel like as a sports fan, it damages the product. And at the end of the day, the ultimate loser is the customer, right? Because we're viewing a damaged product. It's not two guys at their peak. But look, man, if you sign a contract, it is what it is. I mean, that's Ryan Garcia's problem. And obviously it makes Tank Davis look like a hypocrite and stuff like that. But hey, man, it is what it is, you know. As far as I'm crying
real
about
quick,
the weight,
Jim,
I'm not
before you
sure.
finish, let me before you finish, bro, I'll give it right back to you. Let me holler at L Dub right quick. Shout out L Dub Boxing. Y'all go sub to his channel. He do great work over there. He said, what's good? Did y'all talk about the 108-pound WBC title eliminator tomorrow between Christian and Billy versus Carlos Gongora? We did not talk about it, L Dub, but I do have a prediction up on the channel on that fight. For the channel members, it'll be made available to the public tomorrow morning. But yeah, you know, you put me on Mbile, bro. You know, I like Mbile, bro. For those y'all that don't know, Christian Mbile, man, be fighting tomorrow night on ESPN Plus. Shit gonna be fire. I got a prediction already up. But it'll be made available to everybody tomorrow morning. But that's gonna be a good fight, bro. Carlos Gongora, he upset Akhmadov. For those y'all that don't know, he upset Akhmadov, and Akhmadov was supposed to be an up and coming prospect that he upset. He knocked him out in the 12th round, the fight that he was losing. Gongora went twice out of Ecuador. It's a good little test for Mbile, bro. It's a good little test for Christian Mbile. So y'all be sure to check that out, man. But go ahead, Jimmy. Finish up, man. What were you saying?
Yeah, bro, I was just saying, see, I don't know if this is actually strategic by Ryan Garcia, if he actually intends to blow the weight and now just building excuses. Look, I can't make the weight, I'm being drained, etc. So I'm just gonna wait and see how it unfolds. But I pretty much have the same views as you. You know, it's a good fight. Obviously, the weight draining thing damages the product, but overall, I actually do look forward to it, you know?
Yeah. What you think of, what are you most looking forward to? David Benavidez and Caleb Plant or Canelo Alvarez and John Ryder?
For me,
and why?
Probably Canelo Ryder. Probably Canelo versus John Ryder. Because I view Canelo as one of the elite fighters of boxing, you know. I don't think he's going to be around for too much longer. And John Ryder is a guy who I've followed for a very long time. But as far as quality fight, which one's sort of more 50-50, it's like, what's better, an A-level fighter versus a B-level fighter, or two C-level fighters fighting each other? So when you've got a fight like Benavidez and Plant, you've got two good B-level fighters fighting each other. And then we've got Canelo versus Ryder, you've got an A-level fighter versus a B-level fighter. And I actually don't know why fans are complaining, though. Because the same fans that are crying for Benavidez getting his mandatory shot are ripping apart John Ryder, who's got the exact same interim WBO version of the belt that Benavidez has got, right? So how can you tear down John Ryder as a man, like, why is he getting the fight? But then lift up Benavidez that, he deserved the fight because he's the mandatory. Either no one deserves the fight, or then you have to be like consistent. A guy like John Ryder who beat Danny Jacobs, who beat Zach Parker, who had a very controversial fight with Callum Smith, I think has earned the shot, overall. Especially compared to what everyone else is doing at 168. I mean, it's not like anyone's really busting a grape at the division. Benavidez is finally stepping up to fight someone half decent in Caleb Plant, who was knocked out 2 fights back by Canelo, right? So it's just one of them. I see a lot of hypocrisy. It's okay for Benavidez to have the interim belt, but it's not okay for John Ryder to be the interim champion, even though he fought much better fighters to get his mandatory position compared to a shot to shit David Lemieux and a Ronald Ellis who, fixes busted toilets for a living. Like, come on.
I got you. I'm gonna pass it around and let everybody else talk. Then we'll open up. We'll open it up for all the smoke in the world that anybody want. But let me before I go to smoke. I mean, was it smoke or G5? I forgot which one of y'all was first, but I'm gonna go to one of y'all. I forgot which one.
It's on smoke. My bad, brother.
Okay, I got you. Elder Box said the more tape I watched on Benavidez and Plant, me going back and forth with my prediction, but I'm gonna stick to Benavidez by UD 8 rounds to 4, bruh. I disagree. Bro. Like, not with the pick because I ain't making it. I don't think the fight gonna be close, L-Dub. I think all that damn intensity, bro, all that emotion, all that vitriol, all that venom, somebody's setting themselves up for a masterclass performance. I don't know who it is yet, but I just believe L-Dub, either Caleb Plant is about to box a masterclass and beat Davies like 118 to 110. You know what I'm saying? 9 rounds to 3, 10 rounds to 2 type shit. Or David Benavidez is about to beat the brakes off of Caleb Plant. That's the only way I see the fight going, Elder. They got DavidBenavidez.com and shit, bro. Like, if you Caleb Plant, you got to box a masterclass, and if you David Benavidez, you got to be ready to put your hands on something, bro. So I think somebody gonna shrink. Somebody gonna shrink, Elder. I don't know who, but somebody gonna shrink, bro. And I'm gonna make my pick. I'm gonna do my pick and shit, but I disagree with it being a close fight. I do know that much. I don't think it's gonna be close, bro. I think it's gonna be entertaining. I think it's gonna be a lot of heart show because the person that's getting their ass whooped gonna be trying to stand on that shit. If Benavidez is getting picked apart, he gonna try to keep coming, but he just gonna end up being too slow for Plant, too square, too easy to read coming in. If it's Plant, he gonna be trying to take all that punishment in the world to try to show, man, I can't let this dude knock me out. I use his name and shit. So I think it's gonna be. I do the full breakdown and shit. I just don't think it. I don't think it's gonna be close. Smoke, talk to me, man. What's up?
Yeah, man. For all you people out there saying belts don't matter, especially Ryan Garcia, this is what happens when you don't have belts and belts don't matter. Now you can't eat when you want to eat. You can't weigh what you want to weigh. All that shit. Maybe if you had a belt, you wouldn't have to be monitored like every goddamn calorie intake, right? Like, I don't know about the opposition. Like, I don't know, man. Like people got to step the game up.
Smoke. I'm gonna challenge your ass to a motherfucking sword fight. Keep on.
It's been a while, man. That's last century, but I muscle memory, it might come back out.
Oh, y'all don't know, Smoke is on some medieval time shit. It used to be in fencing and shit, Junior Olympics and shit. Y'all go check out the interview. If y'all want to learn more about Smoke, man, go check out the interview he just did over on Right Side last night. That shit was epic. That shit was funny. And Smoke is I might stop calling his ass Smoke. I might start calling his ass the Dos Equis, man. He the most interesting motherfucker on YouTube, bro. I'm telling y'all. Smoke.
KO, let me say it. I told him his new name is Get This Passport. That's that nigga new name.
Yeah, bro. That man been everywhere, dog. Hey, I listened to the first 30 minutes yesterday, right? And then I went and caught the rest this morning. But within the first 30 minutes, this man done been on George Foreman's shoulder. He got Muhammad Ali boxing gloves from when Muhammad Ali was working out. He went fencing in the Junior Olympics, and Smoke done had his own goddamn supplement company. I found that shit out in like the first 30 minutes.
All right, touche on some fucking fencer shit. But yeah,
go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Finish your thought, bro. My bad.
That guy. You can't eat your cake and have it too. Like once you eat that shit, it's gone. Like if you want to talk about how belts don't matter, then you're just gonna have to capitulate when the champion says, "Hey, do X, Y, Z." But it is a popularity contest, and they're probably just trying to sway their particular crowds. Talking to their own communities, kind of thing. It's not that interesting to me. It just seems like a bunch of like Ryan trying to make sure that he doesn't get taxed too hard or judged too harshly in the court of public opinion when it comes right down to it. But that David Benavidez and Caleb Plant fight, which one am I looking forward to the most? I'm looking forward to the Tank and Ryan more, although I think David Benavidez and Caleb Plant is more of a competitive fight.
It's the question was Smoke the most between Plant it's 168, right? Most between Plant and Benavidez or Canelo and John Ryder? Which one you?
Oh, Canelo and John Ryder. Oh shit. I'm gonna go with Plant Benavidez. And shout out to my to all the UK like boxing fans. Those guys are very passionate. They spend a lot of money on their boxing, like a lot more than the US does, just to watch like regular fights. But the UK, like John Ryder, is like the epitome, the personification of just like the best in the UK is just like kind of middling for us. Like, and it's not even about, and I don't mean like the cream of the crop, like one of the best, like Fury or AJ or something like that, or like maybe even a Josh Taylor. I'm talking about for the most part, right? The most part is like Ted Cheeseman and shit, and like. The Kell Brook. It's just like even Kell Brook was like an overachieving. Like Kell Brook was a little bit better than average, like a lot better than average actually. But John Ryder just strikes me as like an average guy. And so when you get this guy who was in consideration for being an ATG before he got I don't know if you call it exposed, but before the B-ball fight, I'll just put it that way. I won't try to describe it. But before the B-ball fight, he was in there. Everybody's talking about him being an ATG. They don't really talk about that anymore. It's a cool fight because it's in Mexico, and I'm interested in it for Canelo fighting in Mexico in a stadium kind of thing, and like as a sort of a boxing nerd trivia kind of thing. But the Benavidez Plant seems to be a lot more spicy. There seems to be some bad blood. They're kind of around the same. It's a step up fight for Benavidez, and it's another really tough challenge for Caleb Plant. And I think that even though I'm shading Benavidez in this fight, I think Caleb Plant has a way better shot at beating Benavidez than John Ryder has at beating Canelo.
Got you. 50-50 fight. Think it's closer.
Yeah, like it might be a 55-45 fight. I think I'm shade. Like I don't like. So here's the thing: if this whole bad blood thing that you're going off of, like the passions are running high, I think a lot of it is Jose Benavidez Sr. like trying to egg his, trying to fan the flames. Kind of. I don't know that Benavidez is really that mad.
I think he's trying to make Caleb want to sit down and fight a little bit more. He don't want Caleb to move. He's trying to touch their pride a little bit.
Right. I think David Benavidez might not be the most motivated boxer. I think some of his motivation in the sport comes from his dad. I think a lot of his like outrage is performative.
He did grow up as a fat boy.
I think he just went to the gym. I think his older brother was more of a boxer, like a self-motivated boxer than David Benavidez. The dude is showing that like coke and cake can derail his like future as a boxer already. And all of this, all this bravado and all this spitting fire is like kind of new. Whereas I was on a panel with Jose Sr. like maybe a year and a half ago, something like that. And that dude was pissed off at Caleb Plant back then. And I don't think Caleb Plant really gives a shit. Like it seems like he's just trolling and trying to antagonize a guy that seems to be emotional for no damn reason.
I got you. I ain't mad at nothing you said. G5, talk to me. Let me Q, what up, bro? My brother Q from Lost Art of Boxing, the lab in the building. And then let me read this super chat, G5, and we'll go to you, bro. Xena 360 with the 10 super chat says, if you have the IBF belt or a contender for their belt, it's the same exact rules. You can't hydrate over 10 pounds. That's how they keep larger guys from cherry picking. So the belts introduced the rule. Shout out Xena 360 in that super chat, bro. Talk to me, G5. What's up with it, bro?
My brother KO, man, what's going down, my guy? What's
I'm
going
just
on,
chilling, man.
Jimmy? Get
You
this
talking
smoke,
boxing?
What's up,
aka
Gabe?
get
What's
this
up, baby?
passport. You know what I'm saying? Right side to the dub. What's good, my brother? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat. Appreciate. Hey, smash my brother like button.
Yes,
Don't be shysty. Don't be shysty. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's get to it. Y'all smash that like button. It's
y'all
easy,
heard him.
real
Let him
easy.
listen to
You know
him.
what I'm talking about? But I'm more excited and more, inclined to see the plant versus Benavidez. With Canelo, if he was fighting somebody else, it'll be different. You know what I'm saying? But we done been down the Rocky Fieldings and the Anthony Yildirim's. Now it's John Ryder. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit fading out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not excited to go see you go fight John Ryder, bro. When you got other smoke that's available there. No, I'm no. Because if it would let it been Charlo going to fight Ryder, everybody would have had some shit to say. See what I'm saying? Selective outrage. That's all we get in boxing. That's what's fucking it up bad. Excuse my French. That's what's making it worse. Because everybody want to pick and choose. Like, yeah, I want to support him, and I got it's okay for him to do it, but it's not okay for him to do it. No, no, folks is very selective out here these days. But to me, like I said, the plan in Benavidez, that's the fight I'm looking to see. Um, how do I see it going? I got
Yeah, who
plant
you
in
got?
this fight, bro. I got plant, bro.
Ooh, shit.
And I'm standing on that. My answer is not changing. It's not. With David Benavidez, I think he is a good fighter. He's talented. He's young, but he lacks defensive um defensive acronym. Like a lot of people, he's actually he's has a high output, and if you can't keep up with it, people either fold or they fall behind, and then he'll get you. But to me, it's like he don't have the best footwork. He has slow feet, and he throw a lot of arm punches unless he's inside. If you look at him on the outside, he's throwing arm punches. When he's in mid range, the phone booth, that's when he start throwing combinations and try to sit on his punches. But the thing is, Caleb Plant is not going to be a stationary target, and he's not going to do unnecessary wasted movements like he did with Canelo and gas himself out. See, now he has a trainer that he can actually follow, and now if the trainer tell him something, he can go ahead and activate that what the trainer's doing. The rail was the first count, my people. That's his first count with the guy, with Breadman. And look how responsive he was in following those instructions on the first count. Usually take people about 3 fights to get adjusted to a new trainer. But that shows Breadman's teaching and Caleb Plant's IQ to download something new from a new person, a new voice. You know what I'm saying? And now, if you know anything about Breadman, his fighters are always in shape. He can't fix their chin, but they will be in shape. So what the hell y'all think he doing with Caleb Plant? He got Larry Wade and Breadman in his corner. That's way better than what Benavidez got in his corner. Sue me if you did and prove me wrong. Tell me David Benavidez Senior is a better trainer than damn Breadman, and tell me that his strength and conditioning coach is better than Larry Wade. Stop it. What I seen with Benavidez is the same thing I see every fight. The same performance. Does that mean he's not good or he's not talented? No, but I see the same thing every time. I'm not seeing all these different wrinkles or you outboxing somebody from the outside. It's the same shit every time. Is it effective? It does work, but against who though? I can't say, oh, David Lemieux is a credible opponent, or that's somebody that I can. That's a great Lisbon test to say, oh yeah, that'll work against Caleb Plant. But let's not forget, Canelo was getting his ass whooped by Caleb Plant. Don't let's not overlook that. So with me, I think it's a 50-50 fight, but I got plenty in this joint by UD. I think that Benavidez is going to be surprised by Caleb Plant's power. You better go ahead listen to his sparring partners. They telling you the dude can actually punch. Don't get it twisted or get it fucked up or get this false or perception that he can't punch and you go in there and get caught with some shit. You're not the best defensive fighter, David Benavidez. You're a bad boy, but you're not the best defensive fighter. Caleb Plant is a better boxer and way more defensively sound than you are. And he got a better trainer in this camp too, man. Y'all gonna be surprised what y'all see in Caleb Plant. And that's what I got on that. If Benavidez win,
my bad, bro.
my bad. If Benavidez win, I'm not mad because I do like both fighters. You see what I'm saying? I'm okay with who wins. I'm just rolling with Plant. So simple as that.
Got you. All right, right side, talk to me.
Man, first things first, shout out to my brother KO, Jimmy in the building. Man, get this passport, aka get this smoke. You know what I'm saying? The most interesting man in the YouTube boxing streets. And shout out to my brother Five, man. Much love to all y'all. Man, you know, it's an interesting fight. First thing I want to say.
Before you go, do the belts matter? Do the belts matter?
The first thing I want to say is I'm more interested in the Alvarez versus John Ryder fight. I'm more interested in that fight. So
you're lying.
I'm lying.
You're lying.
In this situation, and KO, man, when we talked about if the belts matter, like I said from the beginning, when we're talking about these big name fighters, there's certain, and I agree with you, there's certain fighters that do outgrow the belts. Canelo is one of them, and hence the reason Canelo moves and picks who he wants to fight. We were looking last night during Smoke Show. You know what I'm saying? We were looking on or looking at how many interim belts there are out of all of them. Out of all the divisions, there's only one division with 3 interim belts, and that's 168, right? And so that, I mean, it's a crying shame that the only other or the most any other division had was 1. Just showing the protection that these sanctioning bodies are giving Canelo Alvarez. And so in that sense, I do understand where you're coming from. I definitely understand where you're coming from as when you say the belts don't matter. But I still stand by it. The belts do matter to some degree, and that only time you're going to be able to show me where they don't matter is when we start talking about the top of the top, the cream of the cream, or the cream of the crop, of boxing. That's usually what's going to happen. That's usually when you're going to see the belts or lose value, because there are fighters that outgrow them. I do agree with that. I agree with my brother Five and Smoke. I didn't get to hear what everybody else said, but I think that Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez, the reason that's the more interesting fight is because it's a closer fight, right? When it comes to a fight like Tank and Ryan, Devin and Loma, a lot more people are looking forward to the Tank Ryan fight because it's going to be fireworks in that fight. Somebody going to get stopped in the majority of opinions, right? And so in that situation,
and it ain't going to be Tank.
I don't disagree with that. All I'm saying is in that situation, once again, we're talking about the cream of the crop. And so when we're talking about the upper level individuals, the top of the sport, most of the time they do outgrow the belts at some point in time. But in the Caleb Plant, David Benavidez fight, it's going to be a good-ass fight. I liked a lot of what G5 said. When he talked about Larry Wade and Breadman being in his corner, the conditioning, Caleb Plant being stronger, sitting on his punches. We've seen Benavidez be able to be touched. We've seen that, right? And so my question is how long does Caleb Plant sit there and fight in the pocket, right? Against Anthony Durrell, I watched Anthony Durrell have some success against Caleb Plant in that fight when Caleb Plant was trying to fight off the back foot the majority of the fight. He sat down on some of his punches, but he tried to fight off the back foot the majority. With him asking for the larger ring, it leads me to believe that he's going to be trying to fight off the back foot. But this is the thing right here. This is the thing. Regardless of what you want to tell me with who's in this corner, until I see it, Five, you said it best. It usually take 3 fights. It take 3 fights for you really to grasp and understand and really execute your trainer's game plan. And so in this situation, I have to say I'm going with David Benavidez. I think he's going to be able to cut the ring off against him. I think he'll overwhelm him. And at some point in time, if he goes to the body enough, that ring size will start to become a detriment to Caleb Plant to some degree because it is so large. And so I'm going with David Benavidez, but I think it's a 50-50 fight. Man, I agree. I agree with y'all. Hey, Five. Whoever wins it, I'm not gonna have a problem with it.
Hey,
I got
right side, I do have another question for you.
What you got for me?
What's up with your boy Bill Haney, man? Come up here and tell me one thing, and then
Listen,
it was somewhere else, man. Talk to me, man.
I cannot confirm nor deny that I caught the playback on that video. I cannot confirm nor deny that.
You already told me you did, bro. You already told me you caught the playback. You heard him. Now explain this to me.
Bill, this is what
y'all
Bill,
tell me. Y'all act like y'all don't know why. I be like, so I need him for what? See, what's up, bro?
You done heard me say this multiple times, bro. You done heard me say it multiple times. At the end of the day, Bill, hey, he gonna get up here. He gonna start talking, and after a while, he gonna be trying to sell you the moon, right? Like you can really buy it, because that's what he does. So it is what it is, man, and that's his job as the promoter. At the same time, you feel me? I can't say that he ain't capping. I can't say it because I done heard him do it multiple times, and so I can't say that he don't do it. But at the same time, I don't think they had nothing to do with Devin. And I don't think it had nothing to do with Devin's going to do in the ring. And so at the end of the day, if you want to call
could Calvin Ford come out here and say some bullshit. Y'all put that shit on Tank. Nope.
Hold on. And that's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie, KO. Me and you, when Calvin Ford came out here, when he came out here talking about we need to stall Devin out, I didn't put that on Tank. I put the smoke where it was supposed to go on Calvin Ford when he said he need to. We sat up here on the show and talked about it. So don't do that. We're gonna keep the same energy around here.
Maybe I got you confused. Maybe I got you confused. All you Devin Haney fans look the same to me. Okay.
Damn, KO. Boy.
Hold up a second. Here's what I because now I feel like I just got called into the conversation. Bill Haney does not box.
Let him finish smoking.
I'm sorry. Let Merv Griffin go.
Yeah, go ahead. Right side, finish up, bro. My bad. I cut you off. Go ahead.
At the end of the day, what I'm saying is I'm gonna put the smoke where the smoke's supposed to be at. And in this situation, I done been on with Bill before, right? I done been on with him, man. I done heard him say some things and spin the block and maneuver and shift, and I done heard it. So it is what it is. He do a hell of a job, but they all do. All the promoters. If we talk about Eddie Hearn, if we talk about your boy over with Leonard Ellaby, if we talk about Bob Barron, we done heard all of them lie. We done heard all of them spin. We done heard all of them twist. And so DHP is his own. That's the promoter right there for DHP, and he doing his damn job. He making his son a bigger household name, and so I ain't got no problem with it. I know what but I also got to have discernment and understand when I'm listening to it. I can't just take everything at face value.
All right, let me holler at the woke sports fan real quick, and then we free for everybody to just talk your shit. Just we grown, let each other talk. But woke sports fan, the Tankalicious Sugar Tank fans are shameless, says woke sports fan. Now you was here Monday night, so I need you to be honest, okay? Because we already went over this, but you weren't here yet. So I'm gonna ask you, woke sports fan, don't lie to me. You are welcome to plead the fifth, like right side did. You can plead the fifth. You either got to answer my question or you got to plead the fifth. Woke sports fan, did you hear Trill Bill Haney, shout out to him for doing a great job with his son? Did you hear him last night say that they ain't talked to Bob Arum about no other fights after Loma? Did you hear that, woke sports fan? Did you hear him say it? Yes or no? You're still in the chat. Don't forget how to type right now. I need to know, bro. I need to know if you heard it. And while I'm waiting on him to answer, everybody in the chat, if you heard him say that on Monday night and you were here, put 100 in the chat. Put 100 in the chat because we got to keep records of this shit. Okay? Got to keep records. We got to be honest. My blacklist will not permit me to answer that, great brother KO. Okay, so you heard it. You just pleading got you. So a lot of people say they heard it and shit. All right. So that's what he told me. All right. But this is what actually happened. Hold on. And y'all want to know why I am the way I am. It ain't hate. It's just don't piss on my leg and tell me that it's raining. So this is what he said to somebody else, woke sports fan, and my Devin Haney compadres. This is what he said.
nephew, aunt. We have always had a great relationship. You know what I mean? We've also pushed our relationship to the side, Devin's relationship that he has, because they're on speed dial in order to do something that they've been working on since they've been a kid, man, 14, 15 years. And that's entertaining you guys. And never denied that would be a highlight of Devin's career and Shakur's career to get up in a big event. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely, I always say his name, but I also say his name with respect, that if I knew that the fight was coming down, I would tell you guys, because phone would be ringing. I have a relationship with him. I have a relationship with Jay Prince as well, so I don't come on and cap and be playing and doing none of that bullshit. I've also spoken to Bob Arum, Top Rank, about Shakur as an option next, or as a fourth fight option, Teofimo Lopez.
All my Devin Haney people, explain yourselves, man.
When was that? Where did you get that clip from?
Explain yourself, man. Don't worry about where I got the clip.
No, I need to know. I need a timestamp. I need what? Give me the time.
It was the interview from another interview channel earlier this month.
Earlier this month. How early?
Earlier this month, March. So I'm trying to figure out what's up.
He was talking about recently.
Y'all, now, does everybody now understand why I be taking this shit with a grain of salt, bro?
I get what you're saying, bro. I think what Bill Haney was trying to say was, look, we've spoken in general.
Right there, you starting to try to interpret some shit. These is grown ass, smart ass people.
Yeah.
Grown ass, smart ass people. And now we want to interpret what he said, bro. You heard the man Bill talk good to the motherfucker, man.
No, he's really well spoken, man, and he's got good charisma.
Man, now you want to interpret this shit.
No. In general, look. In general, he's probably had conversations, but as far as has he got a fight ready right after Lomachenko? Probably not. I mean, I don't think he's talked about having a fight ready as far as Teofimo or Shakur after Lomachenko. I don't think he's ever said that, bro. That they've got options. They may have had conversations though, but as far as having like a proper fight ready, as far as terms and what they're gonna do next and stuff like that.
Somebody find Ben Israel. Somebody find these dudes that was here Monday. Where are y'all, bro? Where's everybody at tonight?
It's like I've said, bro. We got to get timestamps.
Hey, man.
We got to get, we need a lot more information, bro.
Yeah. Hey, man. It's like this, man. It's like this, man. You know me. I'm always just straight down the middle. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Tank. You know me. I don't get into the Devin, Shakur, and Tank fiascos. That shit funny to me. They not fighting right now.
You just sit back and laugh at all of us with your mature ass.
Yeah, I'm laughing at y'all. I've been doing this shit for a while.
You laughing at us and shit, man. You ain't no good.
No, because I got enough respect. When I see it going on the panel, I hear KO up. I was like, bro, I'm not coming up there with that shit. I'm gonna be right here supporting. I'm not coming up there. I'm not. It's pointless, bro, because everybody don't know how to take sensible knowledge and sensible conversation and shit that actually makes sense. So with me, man, sometimes Bill be talking too much. I rock with Bill. But sometimes you talk too much. It's about words, bro. Words are important, my people. You can take out one or two words and it changes your sentence from being a quote or a statement or a question based on the punctuation or whatever you add to it. Words are important, people. So if you're going to say something, make sure you say it right, because a solid individual going to hold you to that. So when I did catch bits and pieces from Monday, you did say some stuff, and I rock with all, but it's like that clip you was talking about something else. I don't know when that was from. That's when I'll make my proper judgment. I look at the time frame. But if you got some fighters in mind, why you could have said that to KO. That's what I think. That's where KO was going with it. Like if the people you said,
bro, like we just want to know.
I think that's where he going. But me, man,
we got mad love for Devin. We want to know what he got next, what he got going on. Is it this? Is it that? It can't be everything all at once, bro. That's like that. That's it, man.
But KO, this be the problem right here, KO, because what you will do, you'll sit there and say, and you can't have it both ways. You're gonna say you want to know who's next. We want to know, but then when Devin calling them out, well, Devin, you got to fight with Loma. You need to be focused on Loma, and you can't have it both ways. You can't. And so Bill got up here, and you can't have it both ways.
But I think actions are louder than words. I think with Devin, the way he's been moving.
Here's the thing, bro. Like, I know I don't want it both ways, but what I want is some real shit. Like, what is wrong? Like, I got a debate with Ben Israel on Monday, bro. I got a debate with him on Monday. What I look like saying, yeah, right side, what's popping, bro? We get this motherfucking popping, and I can do this shit on Monday, bro. I can do this shit Monday if you want to get it popping. Knowing I already got some shit going on. What's wrong with me just simply saying, yeah, right side, we can get it popping. I got to do this shit on Monday first, but after that, bro, I'm gonna see about you. What's wrong with me just keeping it real and letting you know, hey, I got this other shit right here. I got this other shit, but I'm gonna holler at you. You know what I'm saying? When I get done with this shit. What's wrong with that, bro? Why does it always have to be I'm only doing this because your guy didn't want to fight me? I'm only doing this because everybody else ducking me. Why do it always gotta be that, bro? Why can't it just be some real, like, look, man, I got this shit going on, bro, but after I get done, that's a different argument. That's a different argument than what we're talking about. Right now, we're talking about the brother not saying any or saying that they focused on Loma. I mean, we can't. You can't have it both ways. But don't. Okay, but why now, bro? Why when you get to me? Why when it's me? Everywhere else, bro. Yeah. See, I'm getting to something. Everywhere else is tank this, tank that, tank this, tank that. Then you get to me. Now you're focused on what's in front of you, bro. You know the audience you're talking to. That's the first thing they tell you in public speaking. Know your audience.
Well,
I mean, it is what it is. Right, wrong, and different. It is what it is. If I know my audience, I know what points I stick to, and I know which way I push the conversation. And hence the great speaking, bro. I mean, I agree with you. It's still cat. It's still cat. Hey, but ain't this supposed to be his last fight though? It is, bro. That's what he told me. And I want and I hope so. Bro, what y'all don't understand, bro. Like, the reason that I didn't want Devin to go to motherfucking fight George Kambosos in Australia, because I thought he was worth more than that. I thought that his integrity, his worth, bro, George Kambosos should want to fight you anyway. And if you got to go do all this shit just to fight a man, fuck that dude, bro. And the reason that I don't want him to leave. I don't want him to leave Top Rank because I think they bad or anything like that. I just don't want nobody in his pocket, bro. If you can go get the biggest fight of your career and have less people in your pocket, get your bread. But see, that's the difference. The brother then always told you his goal for the division was to become undisputed. He told you that was his goal. Same way EJ did, so he made the move to go do that. And now he's trying to make the move to make the big fights happen. I mean, I don't understand what the problem with that is. I know I got you, and he did say that, but he also said, I want this over. Also said, I'm only going for this because this guy don't want to fight me. Which one is it? Are you going for undisputed or do you want Tank? It can't be both at the same time because Tank ain't got no belt. Bro, I think actually everything all at once, bro. And every time he never said he was going for undisputed. And you can't be fighting people all the time because everybody else ducking you, bro. That shit don't make. So KO, we know for a fact that the man was being ducked. We know that for a fact, right? And so, all right, fine. Tank ain't ducking. I ain't never said Tank was ducking anyway. That's a whole nother story. What I'm saying now is, though, the brother, he told you what he was gonna do. He said, and same thing EJ did. What EJ said he was gonna do, he gonna go collect the strap, then he coming for the last one. No, Devin told you what he said. His main goal is to be undisputed. Then he want to make the biggest fights. He became undisputed. What's a big fight? Lomachenko. We want to see it. Now he's calling out Tank. What's the problem, bro? You should be supporting what Devin is doing. No, I want that fight. I want it at their best. If I'm not making any sense, understand the 77. The link is in the chat, bro. The link is in the chat. Thing is this, I'll clear the panel for you. You know.
No, my thing is this, though.
Making no sense. You can hit that link. Go ahead, Jimmy. and then I
No,
want to
but I
go
feel
to
like
family.
yeah, bro, I feel like actions are louder than words. And as far as power moves in the division, what Haney's done over the last couple of years, he went out to Australia and they battled it out for lightweight supremacy, right? All the belts. Now he's fighting a future Hall of Famer Lomachenko, who's the number one contender for two of his belts, right? WBC, WBO. That is the most accomplished man in the division, right? And a fight that has been spoken about for a couple of years, Haney Lomachenko, a big fight, you know. Involving legacy, pound for pound status, and obviously Hall of Fame credentials. I mean, what I'm looking around the division. What else is anyone doing? I mean, okay, Tank, he sold some good tickets in Washington D.C. and beat up a featherweight in Hector Garcia. I mean, all right, cool.
What Devin,
Now
what
he's fighting.
Devin is doing is absolutely great, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like he's doing is great, but it's not a power move. It ain't no power move. What power did he gain? Like you talking about power? Like what he's doing is great, and if he just, bro, if he just did it, and it was on some honesty shit or on some this is what I'm doing, then that's cool. But along the way, it's been cap after cap after cap. That's all I'm pointing. You ain't nobody ever heard me shit on none of them young man done did inside the ring, bro. You never will. I think that man can fight his ass off. I support him. I think that he's a hell of a champion and he fighting a very good to great fight against Lomachenko. I'm not taking nothing away from that. What I'm saying is, bro, what you got, and if you do it, you do it. Like, but what a lot of people like to do is uplift Devin Haney by way of acting like Tank Davis ain't shit. That's the only thing I go against, bro. I don't call Devin Haney no duck. I don't call Devin Haney no paper. You ain't heard me talk about him having paper fists. You ain't heard me talk about him. Oh, he got exposed by Linares. I don't do that old hating janky shit that a lot of people do, bro. I only point out the capping the same way, Jimmy. When I pointed out with Tank Davis, a lot of people be, oh man, yeah, bro, he'll knock out. But if I point out the same shit about Devin, a lot of people take that shit the wrong way, bro. Now I just don't understand that. Because Tank fans a lot of them will call me a traitor and shit when I be going in and I like when I make a video about, hey bro, you said you was going from Floyd Mayweather, but why is he on Box Records, your promoter right now, Mayweather? Y'all love that shit. But if I come up here and point out the cap, everybody want to start defending and shit and all that. Why can't we just say, hey, great champion, undisputed champion, the fight with Loma is great. But hey, bro, that was some cap. Like that was some bullshit right there. Like, why'd you say that? Why can't we both for everybody, bro?
No, I agree with you, bro. I mean, if you felt like he was on some bullshit, and obviously there was some confusion there, 100% you should call it out, bro. But I just feel like so far he's been doing the right things in the sport, and you can't compare the two, right, with Haney and Tank, because one guy is the king of the lightweight division, the undisputed champion, and the other guy is a contender and a good ticket seller, right? So I feel like you can't compare the two.
Depends on your definition of king. What makes you the king? Is it belts?
The number one man.
Is it?
I mean,
Is it money? Is it like what make you the king? I think
Well,
we won't know. Like, my opinion, we won't true king is until Tank and Devin fight. Like they gotta fight, bro. They gotta fight, dog. They gotta fight, or somebody gotta blink first, dog.
No.
Oh, come on.
They gotta like this. Let me say this. Didn't Devin say he gonna stay at 135? If neither one of them fight each other,
he also told
they
our
both
brother
ducking.
He also told our brother BF that they was moving up. So I don't know, bro.
Hey, look, if he stay at 135, if he don't fight Tank, or however which way it go, Tank said he comfortable at 35. If you stay at 35 and Devin stay at 35, and neither one of y'all fight, y'all ducking each other. It ain't just one side. Y'all ducking each other. Y'all both there. What's left? You got Shakur there. You got Frank Martin moving up. You got like Raymond Muratalas and other people coming. But right now, the top brass is them two. That's what's left after this shit.
I know you're excited for your boy this weekend, G5. I know you're excited for your boy. Muratalas.
You already know. That's my boy. I got some people fighting.
No, so knockout.
Yeah.
Let G5 finish. He wasn't done. He brought up Muratalas. I just had to throw it at him because he loves Muratalas. Go ahead, G5.
Hey, no, but when it comes to 35, Tank is the draw. He is the attraction. At 35, he is that. I mean,
Brian skipped out on a vacant belt to try to fight Tank. He could have tried to pursue for probably the WBA at 140. He could have probably been in the spot where Rolling Romero at, or tried to get or try to push for the IBF. But he wanted Tank Davis. The weight he left. So to let you know, Tank is a draw. He bringing that bag. Devin got the hardware. That's gonna go down on paper. That's more legacy. So
Facts.
to me, it's like they both are the men of the division. They right there together. One of them is the bag, the other one is the legacy. Together, that's who you gonna know. You know
You
what I'm
gotta have
saying?
that bag
That's
in
how I'm
that
looking at
leg. You get that
No,
shit, they gotta
it.
go through each other, bro.
but you guys are missing one basic element
Hold
though,
on, hold
right
on,
in the
Jimmy.
whole
I don't
conversation.
mean to cut you off. Let Phantom get in here, then we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
him get in on this. Phantom, what's up, bro?
I appreciate that knockout. Like waiting for Bill Haney to finish his bullshit last Monday for an hour. But I'm kind of getting fed up with Haney and the camp playing with my intelligence and treat me like I'm stupid. Like, because I remember him saying a few weeks ago there was never a fourth option, no discussion of it. But now you play this video that I ain't even ever heard, and he's saying, "Yeah, I went to Bob. We talked about To. We talked about Shakur. So which one the fuck is it? Like, what's really going on, bro? Can somebody clarify this shit for me, please?"
So those are two different things when you say it that way. The reason being is because just because he said there is no fourth option doesn't mean they can't sign more an extension on the fight. So I don't think that's a valid point, respectfully.
The way Bill was laying it out was there was no fourth option discussed at all. So he's saying two different things at the same time.
Right now though, yeah. Right now there isn't a fourth option. Yeah.
Man, I think if it's me, bro, ain't me. Shit, I ain't them. If it's me, you fight the Loma fight and you test your options. Like that's what you did when you was with Showtime. You saw what was best for you. Boom, you go to the zone. If you in the last fight of a deal, you don't just re-up with them without seeing what else is out there for you, bro. That's
Yeah.
just
No,
that's common sense.
but we didn't say it there from the beginning. In a
Yeah,
perfect world,
and if it's
in a
you,
perfect
you
world,
go holler at Tank, bro.
there we go. In a
I just
perfect world,
I just
he went. They each win, they fight, and then they fight each other next. That's why I want to see both of them win, and then Knockout said it a month, 2 months ago. The shit closing down. It's gonna get to a point where somebody got to send a contract, and then once the contract, if it doesn't get sent and the fight don't get made, we're gonna be able to tell. Same thing that happened with Bud and EJ. We're gonna be able to tell who. Hey, the smoke got to be given, and so hey, it is what it is.
Yeah,
no,
somebody
but right
is Earl Spence. Is Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford in 2022? That's where we at right now, bro. And that's what
no
Right
but see
Side is alluding to. That's what I said a couple
but
months ago. It's Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford 2022. Once they get done with Ryan and Loma respectively, assuming that they win, we're gonna know what's up. We're gonna know
when
what's
in the
up. Oh,
history of
Thomas, real quick, Thomas Hill, you ain't gotta tell me nothing, bro. Abdullah Mason is the best prospect by my
Facts.
eyes, bro. You
no, I
ain't
just
gotta
don't
tell me nothing,
That boy,
Thomas. I've been on Abdullah, bro. I've
that
been on.
boy is a dog.
I did a debate, Thomas. You go check it out. I did a debate against the boxing section. My brother Kyle from the boxing section. He was riding with Keyshawn Davis. I was riding with Abdullah Mason. Cooked him.
That was
Cooked
one of
him.
my debates.
Shout out to my brother. I cooked him though. Did him dirty.
but
So go
what
check that out, bro. Go ahead, Jim.
so I think a lot of what I'm confused about, what a lot of Devin Haney fans are confused about in the history of the sport or combat sports in general, again, in the history, when has the undisputed champion ever gone contender hunting, right? When you become the king and you consolidate all the belts, you are on the throne, right? And if someone wants to take your throne, they have to literally walk up to you to take your crown, right? I've never seen the situation where, the undisputed champion has to get off his throne and run around the sport looking for a contender because he's a quote unquote.
What contender is he chasing though, Jimmy? And understanding 77. Let's talk about like what contender is he chasing? Like play it out for me. So he became the undisputed champion in the summer 22. He had a rematch clause with George Kambosos that he could not get out of because George Kambosos and his team let it be known that they were not willing to take any step aside money, that they wanted their fight. They let it know. George Kambosos said it directly after the fight, and Lou DiBella on the ShowBox card when Lou DiBella was inducted to the Boxing Hall of Fame the very next week. The very next week, Ben Israel, get your ass up here, bro. The very next week, he said, "Hey, my fighter's taking the rematch." And then leading up to the second fight against George Kambosos, Bob Arum let everybody know, I'm making Loma versus the winner. So he became undisputed champion in the summer of 2022. Then in the fall of 2022 in October, he fought to the title as the undisputed champion. And then 2 weeks later at the Loma fight, they had him flew out on October 29th to watch Lomachenko and Jermaine Ortiz. They flew him out, comped everything for him, all that shit. Top Rank flew him out to watch that fight so they could do what? Put him in the ring with Lomachenko to build that fight, which is why he was being asked about Lomachenko leading up to his second Kambosos fight. So he already had 3 fights, bro. And they said it before the first Kambosos fight. So if you become undisputed champion in the fall of 2022, in the summer of 2022, and then by the fall of 2022, you got your rematch clause you had to fight. And then during that rematch clause, they say you're fighting Loma next. And so you're making that fight. If you got all these fights lined up, what contenders he been chasing, bro?
No, you're saying that the onus is on Devin Haney to meet Tank Davis halfway.
No, I'm not. You said he been chasing contenders. I'm saying how he been chasing contenders when he's still in the middle of a plan that started almost a year ago.
No. See, let me rephrase it. I don't think you understand what I meant. I meant, when has he ever chased a contender? The undisputed champion, right? When you're the undisputed champion, they should come to you. The same way Lomachenko said, "Look, man,"
contender, and he's not chasing any now. So I don't understand the point. What contender is he chasing right now?
No. Everyone was saying that it's up to Devin Haney to leave ESPN, to cross Showtime, to make the Tank Davis fight, right? That's what you guys were talking about, right? And Haney has to be, he has to make the Tank fight just to clear up all the questions, and that's what I was trying to.
The same way, it's like this, Jimmy, bro. The same way that everybody want to respect A-side when it's other people, bro, you have to respect that shit. So the same way that Shane Mosley had to go holler at Oscar, even though Shane Mosley had beat him, the same way that even though Triple G was the unified champion at 160, he had to succumb to Canelo turn. Bro, it's the same thing, bro. This shit ain't like we ain't gonna disrespect the almighty dollar, bro. We can give respect to Devin Haney's status and legacy as a champion. We can give respect to him as the undisputed champion. We can give him all those props. But what we can also say is that, bro, the best way to get that fight made, dog, is to just go holler at them directly. That's to get that fight made, man. And if you're gonna be free, and then just fuck that fight. If you a champion and you got all this clout and all this cachet like Devin Haney does, you weigh your options. You don't just blindly re-sign to somebody. You see shit. What if Eddie Hearn offering one of them stupid ass bags over there at his own? What if Al Heyman offering stupid ass bags over there at PBC? What if Top Rank is offering one of them stupid ass bags? Like, you just weigh your options, bro. You don't claim that you want it's the same shit with Bud Crawford in 2018, bro. Like, you don't claim you want all this shit, and then when you got an opportunity, you just go back to where you was at, and none of the shit that you wanted is over where you was at, bro. Like, Bud Crawford was like, keep Thurman. Homeboy didn't even go sit down with the PBC. He just re-signed the Top Rank in 2018, bro. So my energy ain't changing. I don't want Devin Haney. I want Tank. I'm on Tank. Me and Tank. Tank a cheater. He this, he that. He a hoe. He a bitch. Tank Davis. Thanksgiving. All this shit. And then you don't even go entertain. You just go back and like, nah, bro. No. Hell no. Just like I need Tank Davis to send him a contract and entertain that shit, I need the same shit from Devin, bro. You got to entertain that shit. You got to go try to get that shit too. They both do. Or like G5 said, if both of them just, bro, if they don't say shit, if Tank Davis call out Devin, if Devin don't call out Tank, if Tank don't send no offer, if Devin ain't on Tank helmet when he free, and they just and Devin just unceremoniously signed the Top Rank, and Tank just announced the next fight, bro, then they don't want to fight each other, bro. Then like he said, they ducking each other, dog. Like they just didn't want to fight. Somebody better make something shake this summer, bro. Straight up. We got some new panel members. Ben Israel, Jay Nori, what up? Talk to me. Smoke is back too. Y'all talk to me, man. We ain't taking turns no more. Do what Smoke name is. Get the smoke. Y'all talk to me, bro.
Shalom, KO, shalom to everybody on the panel, to the chat.
The most hated in the building.
You know what I've been thinking about, though, Knockout? The hate for Devin Haney is almost like people come up with the excuses almost like.
Hey, before you go, this is off topic. Then I'm gonna let you cook. Before you go, Ben Israel, you ain't respond to my text. I just don't want no bullshit.
Oh
when I
no,
beat
no,
that
we
ass
gonna we gonna get,
on
bro. You
Monday.
know I don't duck it.
Did you get the
I
question?
get it. I got it. You know I
All
got
right,
it.
y'all just everybody heard him. He got the questions. All
I
right,
got the
go ahead.
questions. But you
Go
know,
ahead.
I feel as though the question was stacked. Well, I'm gonna talk to you about that though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's
Text me
almost
back.
like
Text me back what you want him to be, bro.
it's almost like the hate for Devin is similar to the excuses these Bud Crawford fans is making. I mean, everybody should be on that warpath. Just like you just said a minute ago, keep that same energy right there, knockout. You know, after they get through, because all of a sudden when a dude get in a fight, it's like, oh, he can't, you know, it's just that fight. But Tank, I'm gonna go back to what we talked about the other day. Tank can do a 2-fight this dude and have another thing. But when we say what I hope, like you just said, y'all send Devin one. Devin said he could beat your ass, Tank. You know, and he got all the belts, so all these other excuses about this person and that person. Nah, man, I want to see Undisputed. I want all of them to fight. You know, it's a new dude running up there, 135, Shakur Stevenson. A lot of people say he's the new shit. When I find it hard to believe him, he couldn't stand on his square and be dedicated to the sport. He couldn't even make weight. And then you sit around here and assassinate Tank character, talk about Tank a weight bully. You couldn't even get on the scale at 130, and you would have been Devin mandatory right now. We wouldn't have been talking about Lomachenko. We would have been talking about, you know, Shakur Stevenson. But since people want to sit there and say, oh, Lomachenko is this and he that, well, shit, Bob Aaron was just talking about him like he's better than Muhammad Ali. He's better than sliced bread. Shit, go beat that dude, Devin. Go kick that dude ass. I don't give a fuck how many losses he's got. All of a sudden, since Salido and T.O., fuck all that. They was blackballing this dude. The same dude, he had to go over there, like you said, like I'll take that shitty deal, fly over there to Australia, whoop this dude ass not one time, but 2 times. And then a lot of people say, oh, when he get through it, you know, with Lomachenko, he gonna sign back with Top Rank and do this. We just don't know. We just don't know. We got to see. And the speculation is almost through the roof, like these Bud Crawford fans. Weak narrative, can't stand on the shit. Shit change every day. Bill ain't getting his ass in the ring though. Give a fuck. And if you detach the head, I'm for the land of plane. If you detach their head from the body, and it's hard to do because that's his father, y'all will be saying Bill is a great ass promoter. And I ain't up here capping for the motherfucker, but I don't see none of these motherfuckers. I hear Bob Merrill was just talking shit about this motherfucker. Eddie Hearn don't know who his superstar is over there no more. You got Floyd throwing Tank out the fucking gym. What the fuck going on in boxing? Ain't no loyalty in this shit no more.
Hell no, there was no loyalty in that shit, Ben. Come on, bro. And the whole Tank and listen, I'm gonna pass to Jay Norrie. I spoke on
what
this.
happened with that?
They saying Tank. They said Tank. Tank was going back and forth with Ryan. He had tweeted out, man, I don't care what you heard. What Floyd threw me out the gym, wouldn't let me train there or something. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, people talking about that shit. I made a little short on y'all. Feel free to go check it out. But my sentiment is, you fooled me one time, bro. I ain't falling for that shit no more. Every time Tank got a fight coming up, him and Floyd into it, bro. Like, I think they just promoting this shit. Like, I don't care. Like, it's so many. It's literally gyms in Las Vegas within like 5-mile radius of each other, all them hoes and shit. I don't care, bro. Go to it. If it's true, there's plenty of gyms he can train. If it's not true, then shit, he there training. Either way, he gonna get his work in. I don't give a fuck. I don't care nothing about that shit, man. I that's why it wasn't a whole video. That's why it ain't the topic of the live. That's why that shit was a short. It took me 1 minute to tell y'all what I think about it. It's all I got, bro. Shout out Zenith360 with the $5 in super chat. Says, if you knowingly signed to a promoter that you know had to be sued by PBC for reneging on a deal, but claiming you want to fight a PBC guy, it's clout. Damn. That's what I was trying to tell them yesterday. They don't listen to me, Zena. Maybe they'll listen to you since you super chatted it, bro. Jay Norrie, talk to me, man. What's up?
Salute KO, salute Dub, Ben Israel, Smoke. Man, this has been an exciting week, man. I'm getting ready for this play on the weekend, man. I think KO playing got his ass, bro. I've been looking at David Benavidez. He look a little drained. I ain't gonna lie, man. He look a little thin. I'm not sure how I feel about that. He looks more explosive but I don't think he can take them punches like he used to. He looked like he's been staying at 168 for a little minute. So I think we're gonna have a war. It's gonna be a war on Saturday. Ain't gonna be no boxing that night. So I'm excited for that fight. But let me get to this
Caleb
Dev.
Plant in a war. That's you out on a limb.
Yeah, I don't think that fight's gonna go. It's not that fight's not gonna be lasted long. It's not gonna go past 9. That fight.
So Caleb Plant in a war stoppage before round 9.
Yeah, because I think David looks a little drained, man. I think he's been saying that 168 a little too long.
Okay.
A little too long, man.
I
But
ain't mad at that, man.
I think it's gonna be a good fight regardless, man. Both of them are great champs. It's gonna be an exciting fight, so I can't wait for that. But let me speak on this Dev situation, man.
Yeah, go ahead, real quick. Jay Chestnut, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hope school going well. Hope everything good with you, fam. Go ahead.
I got a lot of love for Dev, man. He super talented young fighter. You know, wish none for, but the best for him and his father, him and his pops, man. They have a great team. But this is what happens when you talk that talk. Now you got to walk that walk. And Bob Arum got you where he wants you, man. They got an extension on that contract. There's no way they're going to have the extension on that contract. They gave him 4 belts. 4 belts. And you walking out the building? No, sir. No, sir. If he defeats Lomachenko, he puts on a great show against Lomachenko on his first pay-per-view, and he gets even marginally good numbers. I'm talking about if he goes past the 100,000 ceiling that a lot of these ESPN Plus fighters get, if he goes past that ceiling, he's gonna get fed to Shakur without a doubt.
Did you say fed to Shakur?
Without a doubt.
Can I get in here real quick?
Hold on. Let me just finish this off real quick. This is not the first time. This is my second time calling this shit. I said because I'm
gonna let you finish, Jay. I'm gonna let you finish. I just gotta say, yeah. Devin you don't feed the same way you don't like if you fighting Shakur, you ain't ducking Devin. If you fighting Shakur, you ain't ducking Tank, bro. Devin ain't nobody that you just that just get fed to somebody, bro. I don't know.
That shit. That's poison.
Go ahead.
I like Dev, but he's a big boy. Hold on. Let me close this out. I'm just saying this, Nora.
Let him finish. Let him finish, right side.
Let me close this out. I'm gonna let everybody talk because I had to bring some spice to this. I like Dev, but he's a big boy. He's been at 135 for a little minute. He looks like a welterweight. So let's be honest. He's a little drained too. He's a little he's vulnerable. He's a great fighter, but he's gonna have to wait for too long. So he's at a vulnerable spot. So either this is his 2 options. Either he's gonna get fed to Shakur, or you gotta drop them belts and move up to 140 and fight a killer for his extension. That's his only 2 options. And you can tell by the way they're trying to milk the timelines and milk the narratives that they're trying to find a way to get some leverage on their side. They didn't like the fact that they had to wait to the half point of the year to fight Lomachenko. That's already got them peeved within the team. You can tell they're upset about that. And on top of that, they can't get it out to make this Tank fight. The Tank fight's not going to happen. Bob Arum's not making that fight. It's not going to happen. He's not checking that off. So the only way he's going to get out this is he has to move up. And I don't think he will. I think they're going to take the Shakur fight because I think he's going to get a bag for that fight. That's the last part I have for it. He's going to get fed to Shakur, but that's going to come with a bag. That's his bag
for the Devin Haney Justice League. Before the Devin Haney Justice League and go off on your ass. Let me read this super
That's
chat.
okay.
Shout out to
There you go.
L with the $10 super chat, man. I appreciate you, Matai, always supporting the chat. And Boxion, I see you in the building. Salute. Go ahead, right side, Ben, Smoke.
You know, it's hard. It's hard.
Devin's got to get fed.
I have 2 points. I want to make one, and then you guys can go again. And I want to make another one. When it comes down to like Tank, right, and you know, as a Tank fan, and I was right here with a lot of Tank fans when he was, you know, obviously with Floyd Mayweather, and people were criticizing the way he was moving. People talked about how it was Floyd doing that. So when they were talking about him ducking Loma, it was Leonard Ellerby and Floyd ducking Leonard doing all this stuff. But all of a sudden, when it comes to Devin Haney, everybody is fucking holding Devin responsible for what Bill is saying. Maybe it's because Bill works for Dev or something, or he's his dad, or maybe it's Devin Haney Promotions. But you guys make that shit make sense to me. Like, how is Devin Haney like you're holding Devin Haney responsible for the stuff that his promoter
Promoters,
and dad is saying.
his manager. We just gonna keep it professional, Smoke, because a lot of them get mad when you say the father. Because ain't the father still parent departing. He still ain't the father. T.O.
Hey, listen,
you
he
know,
wants the glory that takes responsibility. Everybody praise him for being the father, so yeah, he's a father. He's also the manager. He's all that stuff. We
all
don't
that
have to
stuff.
compartmentalize it. I just
But
want to make sure that, like, I understand what's happening. That we understand that these are two separate individuals. Bill is his dad. Bill is also the manager, right? He's also the trainer. So yeah, he has professional things, not just the dad. But Devin Haney is not Bill Haney. So if you can separate Dev, who is making great moves, by the way, not even making bullshit moves, but you have to hold him responsible while making great moves for some, because Bill is saying some stuff that you don't like, and that's now turning Dev into a liar in your mind, in people's minds. Please how does that happen? How does it make this make sense for me?
Well, for me, to answer your question, the same way that when Floyd Mayweather was moving Tank, he was responsible because he the owner, or Leonard Ellerbe responsible. He the president. He did. Bill Haney is the president of Devin Haney Promotions. Devin don't really talk like that, so he do the talking for Devin. So until Devin comes out and refutes him and says, "No, this ain't that," then nah, bro, it is. But
I thought you were giving Tank a pass.
Now we acting like Eddie Hearn don't talk. Now Bob Aaron don't talk for Top Rank fighters. Now Bill Haney ain't talking for Dev. We don't want to hold.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But my question was, we're giving Tank a pass. We were separating Tank from the stuff that Leonard Ellerbe and the stuff that Floyd was saying. We separated Tank from that.
Ain't nobody. You might have, but ain't nobody.
You did. You were doing that. You were like, if he still moves that way, then I'm going to hold him responsible. So that means when he was with him, you weren't holding him responsible.
Because it was his promoters and shit. They were moving him. Leonard Ellerbe was the one saying stupid ass shit. So I'm on Leonard Ellerbe helmet. Hey, you making Tank look bad. The same way where Bill Haney say something, hey, you making Devin look bad. It's the same thing, bro.
Okay, no, I get you. I'm not mad at making him look bad. I'm just saying.
You just put when we tried to separate Bill from Devin, right? The same way we just said with Calvin Ford said we need to duck or we need to stall Devin out. That's what Calvin Ford said. Mm-hmm. We separated Tank from that. We didn't say Tank said stall Devin out. No, we didn't do that. And so when Bill come on here, you should treat him like you should look at him just like Calvin Ford. Second point, I should not. Second, why not?
Because he is not just his trainer. He is his manager and the president of his promotional company. And he
that's facts.
Calvin Ford is just Tank's trainer, bro. It's
it's like his father figure too.
Hold up a second. Even when Leonard Ellerbe was the president and Floyd was moving him, we still separated Tank from Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd. Literally, Tank calls Calvin Ford his dad, right? Tank calls Calvin Ford his father, right?
People still say Tank duck Loma, so it's not that much separation.
Yeah, I know, but we don't say that. But I'm saying that we don't say that. I'm not saying people. I'm talking about us. I'm not talking about anyone not on the panel. I'm talking about us. We are as a group, as a community. We separated all that shit out. But how come we don't give the same charity to Dev that we've done for years for Tank?
Okay, I mean
because everybody ducking Dev supposedly. Everybody ducking Dev, so
okay,
it's what it is.
Yeah.
So you confess.
All right,
so you confess.
You can't duck now after you done calling everybody else a duck for years.
Okay, so that's what it is. You guys are just resentful. They feel like some
what I'm hearing is you should let Devin and Bill talk the talk, but not walk the walk. That's what I'm hearing. That's what it sounds like. Like let them niggas talk the talk, but they don't have to walk the walk, which is cool. But just say what it is, bro.
I respect that too. I mean, that's what y'all want to do. I mean, it's what it is.
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
I can't act like y'all the special ducks in the pond.
I'm asking you about consistency, and you started talking about something that don't have anything to do with what we're talking about. Like, how come Devin doesn't get the same kind of charity and the same kind of consideration that we've given Tank for years when his management and his handlers, like we call Calvin Ford is called his dad, Tank calls Calvin Ford dad. You know, Floyd, they said Floyd's a father figure to him, not just his promoter. We started Leonard Ellerbe doing all kinds of shit. We're gonna do the Loma thing for pay-per-view, and we said, hey, that's not Tank, that's his handlers, all that stuff. Now why all of a sudden it switched up?
Because we never gave that to Tank. Tank got
Who
called a
didn't give
duck.
that to Tank? Okay, cool.
Tank got called out for all for his fights.
By you? By you?
No, by the boxing
No, I'm
community.
talking about
Everybody
us,
did
bro.
it.
Like listen,
Everybody
stop
wanted
trying to
Tank to fight
stop
some real
trying to absolve your
legitimate
responsibility on other
contenders.
people.
Tank Davis fight that I like, bro.
Everybody did that. Come on.
No, not everybody did that. Like I said, I'm talking about us on the panel. I'm not trying to bring in anybody else that can't speak for
Who
themselves.
on the panel like
I'm not trying to hide behind
Tank's
anybody.
opponents
I'm not
up
trying to
until
accuse
the
anybody
Garcia
that can't
fight?
stand up for themselves. I'm not trying to hide behind
not me.
anybody that can't clarify the record. I'm talking about us.
Fight. I ain't like the Rolly fight. I ain't
Nobody
like
liked them fights.
the Leo fight.
Yeah, but did you blame Tank or did you blame Tank? Hold up a second. Again, I didn't say I didn't say whether or not you like the fights. I said who you held responsible. Everybody gave Tank a pass and blamed Floyd for all that shit you didn't like.
We didn't give him a pass.
Floyd is the one.
Okay, did you blame Tank? Did you say Tank was ducking?
You blamed the management.
Okay, who on this panel called Tank a duck for those fights? Who said that Tank was ducking that smoke?
It's like y'all don't remember Tank being asked on a.
Not, bro. Is Devin like fuck all that? Is Devin a boss or not?
That's facts.
Yeah, I think so.
He can't be a boss. I
think so.
Deflect blame.
I think so. That's what I said. If this is what it is,
if he's a boss, then he get what he get for his moves.
Like
the same way that Tank is the boss now, so he gonna get what he get for his moves.
You do that, okay? So when did Tank? So when did Tank Davis promotions start?
I don't
when
think
did Tank Davis promotions start? Because I thought that was years ago. I thought Tank Davis promotions has been as long as around. I think Tank Davis promotions is older than Devin Haney promotions, isn't it?
He was being controlled with Mayweather the same way that Devin is being controlled by Bob right now.
Okay, cool. We're saying that Bob is controlling Dev. We're saying that Bob is controlling Dev. That's cool. But all I'm hearing is a whole bunch of Dev and Dev and Bill hate. If it's Bob that's controlling him, why are we not directing all this ire and criticism and critique at Bob? The same way we were doing it for Floyd when it was time for Tank.
But how can the truth be hate, Smoke?
Okay, great. Regardless of what you call it, the truth or hate, don't get called up that. Let's call it criticism. Because that's not the point. That's my word choice. Not the point. My point is, why are you not? Okay, hold up. My point is, why are you not directing that towards Bob? If you're saying Bob is the architect of all this stuff, the same way we're directing all the critiques at Leonard Ellerby and Floyd when it was Floyd in the driver's seat.
I got you because Bob is been telling you, hey, we gotta fight Cambosos next. Hey, I'm making a fight now. He actually the one. Like I hate to say it, he the one telling the truth. And then Bill Haney is coming back and contradicting everything he's saying while everything that Bob is saying is coming to fruition. That's why Bob ain't getting no smoke because he actually telling the truth about what he's saying he doing with Devin. Bill is out here saying some other shit while the other stuff is happening that Bob said was going to happen in the first place.
When Bob started telling the truth. What Bob said was the truth. I missed that shit.
When what he said and everything
what Bob said was the truth.
I'll answer your question.
Do that.
Go ahead.
He told the truth. He told the truth when he said they were going to have to fight the rematch with Cambosos. He told the truth.
He was already in the contract.
He told the truth. He told the truth when he said we Loma versus the winner.
Who?
Way back in the summer of last year. He told the truth. He told the truth when he said I'm looking to make Oscar Valdez versus Navarrete. He told the truth when he said I'm making Shakur Stevenson versus Conceição. He been telling the truth about it. His shit.
So okay, with those things, all that lineup with the 3-fight deal. Okay, but so he telling the truth when he said Shakur next after the Lomo fight. Because last I checked, it was a 3-fight deal. You ain't get past. You ain't get me on no 4 fight. You know, a lot of criticism was Smoke trying to tell y'all. And I want to get back. And I want to get back to.
Yeah,
well,
can I get in here?
Go ahead.
Yeah, can I get in here?
I need my time.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll be right fast. I'll be very fast. Bill said the same thing. He said we have to do this if Tank doesn't step up. If Tank does step up, then we don't have to do this. But Tank didn't step up. So this whole thing about Bob was saying, this whole thing about Bob was saying it. Yeah, Bill was saying the same thing. But Tank opened his mouth. Oh, Tank is the one who opened his mouth and said, okay, great. Tank, if you open your mouth, the same way. Hold up a second. Tank opened his mouth. Shakur opened his mouth. So while they were going about their business, doing what everybody knew what they were going to do, if you didn't open your mouth, they're like, okay, great. If you open your mouth, then let's explore this fight. Because the fight that because you guys are actually bigger when it's in the form of Tank, that's a bigger and more lucrative fight. So there's actual federal fucking laws in place. Bob is not bigger than the U.S. government. If this is a bigger fight, fuck what you guys are talking about. We can do this at 140. We can the same way he's fighting Ryan Garcia at 140 in the 140 division right now. He could have been fighting Dev like that before the Cambosos rematch.
Oh,
Smoke,
he got a
Smoke.
rematch clause.
No one is
I'll fight
going
who's
to.
available.
No one is going to know that you have a rematch clause and save you from it by trying to send you a better offer, bro. No one's doing that. It's
How's
not
that
like
saving you from a rematch clause, bro?
Bill
If you want
Haney.
to fight,
Bill
what the hell
Haney.
does it? Okay,
Hold
why are you
on,
hiding behind a
bro.
rematch clause?
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Okay, you got it.
Haney. Bill Haney said what Bob said, but then he added the extra shit. If Tank don't step up, acting like there's no contractual obligations. That's the extra shit. That's the cap, bro. That is the cap. We cannot
That's not cap. That's
cannot
not cap, bro.
100%
Like, listen,
cap.
the laws are in place. Like, everybody, we've seen it work out. We've seen it work out.
Somebody comes with a better
Kambosos has
Correct.
a
If Tank wanted that
rematch
fight,
clause.
if Tank wanted that fight, then why do you think that is Tank
Who
saving
is
him from a
doing
rematch
that,
clause?
bro?
Why would it be Tank saving himself
Who
from?
is gonna do that?
Okay, man.
It's
If why wouldn't it be like instead of looking at it as saving Dev from a rematch clause, why wouldn't you look at it as Tank saving himself from bringing up a guy from 130 in the form of Hector Garcia? Why not
Because
look at it in terms of like saving
Al Heyman
yourself
is
from
not
further
stupid.
criticism of fighting the same kind of dudes over and over again, especially since this is the guy you said you wanted to fight.
Al Heyman and Bob Arum are not stupid. Number one,
Okay.
Al Heyman is not going to send an offer to a fighter with a rematch when there may be some step aside money that has to be involved. There may be some sort of thing you got to do. You can't just take him from George Kambosos, and George Kambosos don't have no recourse. He gonna have some recourse as somebody for you going in and making an offer on a fight he had a rematch clause on. So that's point one. Point two, Bob Arum has been in the business the first time. We all saw what Devin did to George Kambosos the first time. Beat the dumb dog shit out of him. Bob Arum is not gonna pay somebody to step aside when he know his fighter gonna beat the shit out of him. I'm not gonna pay you to just not fight and sit around for free. Knowing that my fighter can beat your ass, I may at least pay you a little something and try to make the fight so I can make some money back. I'm not going to pay an obsolete fighter money to step aside so I can go make this other. And I got to pay my fighter. I got to pay you not to fight, and I got to pay my fighter to fight.
You don't need a rematch clause if they fight at 140. You don't need any of that stuff. You don't need any of that stuff. He's fighting Ryan Garcia at 140. He's fighting Ryan Garcia in a completely different weight class. That he could have done that with Devin Haney, and all of this is moot.
Can somebody answer that? If that fight had taken place, what network would it have been on?
Yes, all that shit is moot. That's my whole point to this. Bro, if Tank has stepped up, then like, and I don't even mind. Like, if you don't want to fight, you don't want to fight, all that stuff. But this idea that now Bill is capping and Bill is lying and Dev by extension is lying and all that stuff, like, come on, guys.
Bro, if he would have dropped those, I'm gonna say it again. If he would have dropped those belts to try to fight Tank Davis at 140, you were acting like George Kambosos would have no recourse. Like he would have no.
He doesn't have to drop the belts to fight him at 140, bro. He would have to drop the belt to fight him at 135, bro.
Anybody other than George Kambosos and honor his rematch clause, George Kambosos.
He would have honored the rematch clause.
Just like motherfucking Deontay Wilder. You can't. If somebody exercised their rematch clause and they say you fighting me next, I want my rematch. You can't just go off and do something else without them having no recourse.
Okay, hold up a second. If you like that rematch clause, if Tyson Fury said I'm going to fight at Bridgerweight before the rematch clause, then Deontay Wilder would have had no fucking. He's not in breach at that point. He's just going to go fight another fight. It's not in heavyweight, and it's not for the belts.
Are you crazy as hell? He could tell him hell no, because you could get hurt, you could break your hand, you could cut your eye.
No, you can get an injunction. Okay,
bro. Changing the weight classes don't matter, dog.
Okay, hold up a second. Of course it does.
No, it don't.
That's how Ryan was feeling.
Of course it does.
That's why
you gotta retire or some shit. That's the only way you can get out of it.
Of course it does. Like, what are you saying? Okay. Right, so you can get hurt at any way.
Rematch clause is not cool with you fighting. It don't matter where you fight. You owe me my fade, bro.
Okay, right. You owe him his fade, and you owe him his. You owe him a rematch. You owe him the rematch for those belts, right?
Or you gotta pay me, bro.
Exactly. What he can't do is defend those titles against anybody else. But since he's moving up to another division, he is not defending those titles against anybody else. He's not giving up the belts. He's not relinquishing the belts. He's not doing anything but fighting a totally different dude in a totally different weight class. That's it.
He couldn't fight nobody else at all.
Okay, right. Okay, great. So now you're saying that it is a definitive thing. Okay, here's where the thing is. This is where the presumption comes in, and it's weird that you presume this thing and then call Bill a liar based on your presumption.
It's based on Bob said.
No, it's not even based on what Bob said. Nobody said this shit. Nobody said that you can't fight anybody else even in another weight class. Nobody said this.
All right.
This is some shit that we're coming up with in order to call Bill a liar.
And Tank never said he will fight Devin 140.
No, Smoke knows his boxing. And Smoke said I'm just presuming shit. He know his boxing like a motherfucker, so I ain't even gonna sit up here and cap and act like he don't know his boxing. So Smoke, I'm asking you, if you know it, great. If you know it, great. You know I'll give you the point. But if you don't know it, then we can move on.
Well, I'm saying, I'm saying.
Hold on, let me ask my question first. When is the time that a fighter has had a rematch clause, wanted his rematch, and somebody was able to just go fight somebody else without any recourse, without having to pay step aside money, without having to do anything to make sure that they were happy with the fighter, they got a rematch clause? When has this shit ever happened?
Okay, so it used to happen routinely, but they've changed the rules since the sanctioning bodies. So now guys can't fight. They can't. If a champion can't fight a non-title fight in that same division, so we don't have the same rules in place. That used to happen routinely, right?
Rematch clauses in boxing, Smoke.
No, I'm saying I got you. I got you. I'm answering your question.
When has the A side wanted a rematch clause, and if the person didn't give it to him, the A side didn't have recourse? When have you seen that in boxing?
Again, nobody's talking about whether or not the rematch wasn't going to happen. What you're talking about is whether or not a fight happens in between the rematch.
No, I'm saying if a fighter, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to make sure I'm very clear. When a fighter has a rematch clause and they say, I want my rematch and I want it next, when has a fighter been able to skirt that and still go do something else and say, nah, I'm just going to fight your ass later?
Right. That's what I'm right. So here's like I was saying, it used to be a routine thing because you could fight non-title fights. They used to allow you to fight non-title fights. So even if you had a rematch, you could fight a non-title fight in between that thing and then go and do your rematch for a so the titles weren't on the line. But Julio Chavez did it a bunch of times, but Sweet Pea did it, but he did it with Buddy McGregor. Like they used to do this. But since then, the sanctioning bodies have now put in a clause where if you're a champion, you have to fight title fights in that division. That's why you go up. That's the reason why in between, like Jeff Horn, in between Manny Pacquiao and Bud Crawford, even though Bud said, "Hey, I'm coming up. I want to fight you next," he went up to 154 and had a fight in between. He didn't just fight at 147. He had to go up into a different division. His very next fight at 147 had to be Bud. So he fought a different weight class.
But it wasn't. There's not a rematch clause, Smoke.
I understand. I know you're talking about the rematch clause. Listen, I understand.
Totally moot, bro. Like I'm asking.
It's not. I got what you're saying.
A fighter has a rematch clause, Smoke, and they say, "I want my shit now." You are not able to do anything else unless I'm tripping. So name me a time that a fighter has got a rematch clause in the fight, and they raise their hand and say, "I want my rematch clause. I want my shit next." Was able to go do something else. I don't give a fuck.
I keep telling you, bro. Like that rematch shit. I keep telling you how rematch.
Bro, what's the fight?
Okay, I keep telling you, bro. I keep telling you about this rematch clause. The rematch clause is about defending the titles in that division. The only time that those things have ever been even enforced is when a person is trying to defend those titles against somebody else in that same division. That's the only time it's been a thing. Like your question is not taking into in totality how rematch clauses are enforced, and also how fights are even enforced by the sanctioning bodies. You're like asking for a precedent of something that may have never happened. But you're using that precedent to say that they had some language in the contract to stipulate it.
Okay. All right, bro. I got you. Shout out to Rice in the super chat says, I got Devin Haney and David Benavidez over everybody. R.I.P. Coach. Yeah, man. R.I.P. Coach, man. Salute to Coach and his queen, Miss Coach. Appreciate y'all and hope everything's going well and blessings and prayers to their family, man. Hope they doing better. Shout out to Zenith again in with super chat says Bill lied about the Ali Act, saying you can get out of a contract if you get a better offer. It's no such law. I'm embarrassed. Y'all believed it. And then shout out to Zulu Lion with the $5 in super chat says everyone at 135 are already so far behind Tank at the negotiation table, especially after April 22nd. That's why none of them are running up on Tank. And then shout out to Chulo, Bills with the $2 super chat says Bill's energy seemed way different towards Tank. I don't think it was that, and I think it was because it was me, bro. To be real with you, and I got mad respect for him, but it was totally different. Over here, he didn't want to bring Tank up. We want to talk about Loma. So we get it, Haplo, I see you. Jay Simon, what's up with it, bro? Salute to you. All right, man. Look. We gotta wrap it, bro. Let me Jay Norrie, talk to me, man. What's your final thoughts on the show tonight, man?
Salute to the panel, salute to the chat. This is a great show. I had to bring a little extra you know, extra to the panel. But this is a good night of boxing, man. Good thoughts for everybody. So everybody get ready for this weekend fight. I want to see that undercard too, man. I want to see if Rayo he gonna come back strong, man. Cause Colbert, man, he was looking all right on them pads today. He's looking all right. He's looking all right. You know, he might be a scrub when it comes to them Twitter fingers, but he was looking all right. So we're gonna see with that one. That's gonna be another good fight. Hope everybody be good this week. Stay safe. Yeah, have a good night, y'all.
You too, bro. Appreciate you. Let me go to Ben Israel. Talk to me, man. What you got, bro?
You know, it was funny tonight. Dude came on talk about Bob Arum gonna feed Devin to Shakur. You know,
I agree. I disagree with that shit vehemently, bro. You don't feed Devin to nobody. Devin ain't nobody food, bro. Go ahead. Except Tank. He is Tank food, but
okay. Since you agree with that, agree with the hate for Devin is reaching the cosmos because of his father. And one thing I'm gonna tell you, knockout, Devin did not deny you on whether the fade come with Teofimo Lopez. He wanted to smoke with him. He wanted it with Ryan. He still wanted with Tank. And you said, "Oh, it wasn't because of Bill. It was okay, whatever." The
I can't tell.
I know Devin want to get in the ring, and you know, and I'm gonna come back with that saying. See, Bill humbled himself up because he know if Tank listened to Calvin Ford, man, we're gonna starve his ass out. We're gonna blackball him. That's all they've been doing.
You better not listen to Calvin Ford, bro.
All they've been doing today.
Better not listen to that.
But if you're gonna give,
listen to him in the ring.
If you're gonna give Ryan Garcia the lotto ticket, you're gonna let him hit the lotto with you. Why not Devin Haney? He undisputed. At least you'll be undisputed. You said he can knock him out, knockout. I just beg the difference. I'm entitled to my opinion. People be sitting up here, you know, the hate for Devin. Devin ain't told you now time I would not fight this dude. But y'all, I just hear what y'all feel about Bill. Y'all ain't putting y'all energy and y'all facts around like you said. Make the facts line up. Y'all facts is not about Devin ducking none of them motherfuckers. Because he made two of them tuck their tail and run up to 140. Y'all be talking about dropping the belts, moving up. He could have did that. Fuck that. He said he's standing down there and he gonna defend it. Let's not give him praise. Let's see this shit. Let's see it. Because who you gonna stand down there for? The only person left is Tank ass to solidify his legacy. Because we know.
See, I'm torn on that, Ben. I'm gonna tell you why, bro.
You gonna understand? Okay, you gonna understand.
Let me tell you why. I want to get your thoughts on it. I want to get your thoughts on this. So I'm kind of torn on the stand at 135 for Tank shit because it's just gonna depend to me how he look on that scale, bro. Like if he don't look good on that scale with Loma, bro, like I want them to both be a dog. And if he ain't looking right, it ain't the same to me. I don't care what weight class they fight at. I just want both of them to be comfortable in that they bet. But go ahead, bro.
You know, the excuses is through the roof. Every time that a person get close to telling you about Tank Davis and the hate and what Devin is representing out here in the boxing. Because, you know, you got a young fighter, and y'all give him all the hate because what his father's doing. Y'all ain't saying, oh, he capping and his daddy capping. Y'all just saying what his daddy doing. But this man been repeatedly been blackballed. I'm going to use the word again. I know you don't like me using the smoke. The man was fucking blackballed. Had to take the same shit he did you told me about, knockout. Go over there to Australia, and y'all still ain't happy. But y'all gonna sit there and give Ryan Garcia, sit up there talk about build this, build that. He gonna be Bob Arum gonna feed Devin. The shit just go on and fucking on, bro. But at the end of the day, it's about fighting. Devin's saying he want to fight. It takes two to fight. One motherfucker making excuses, and the other motherfucker want to fight. And Devin energy has not changed. Them the type of fighter Benjamin, the most hated motherfucker on YouTube, gonna stand behind. Cause they can talk their shit. I'm gonna pull up and Devin gonna fight. I ain't seen him turn now time. When Ryan was his mandatory, and Tank still got that WBA, you still want to dress. People refuse to address that smoke. That shit wrapped around that world champion. Why you don't get all them belts? But you gonna sit around here and give Ryan Garcia this lottery ticket, but said starve Devin out. because of what Bill doing.
Nah, that's some bullshit. I'm gonna keep saying every time somebody bring that up, I'm letting it know I'm bullshit too. Go ahead.
What boxing is going to if you keep standing up for that dumb shit, bro? We hating a fighter because of his daddy. I ain't see the hate for Teofimo Lopez Sr. when Teo was right here saying he was undisputed with the franchise belt. That means you had several debate talks about knockout. And I told you he can't be undisputed when David still was the WBC reigning defending champion at that time. Canelo grabbed Udrew, beat the shit out of him, used his franchise belt to make motherfucker him his mandatory, went and whoop his ass for that WBC belt. But then we give Devin, I'm going to go back to it again, keep the focus. You can't be blaming Devin for what Bill doing. Okay, you going to do it. But then sit there and tell me Devin capping. Sit there and tell me one time this young fighter said he didn't want to fight, whether it be Ryan, Tank, Teofimo Lopez, motherfucker, all them motherfuckers. Not since Shakur.
He ain't never said he don't want to fight nobody, but he has capped before. But go ahead.
He's not capped. You gonna bring up what Bill?
He said Tank Davis was cheating. He accused Tank Davis of cheating in the Hector Luis Garcia fight. That was capped. But go ahead.
See. Then I'll sit there and say, well, Tank was capped.
I mean, that's what he did, bro. That's what he did.
But we'll be going back. We'll be going back and forth what he say and she say though, knockout. Because I'll tell you again, when you told me about the rematch clause, they threw Lomachenko and Tank in the middle of a rematch. When you sit there and talk about Bob Aaron one line, he was lying there when they was able. But then none of them ain't wanted to stand up to the plate. How about this? Devin wanted to fight him when they pulled Rolly out. You still ain't wanted to address that though, knockout.
You want me to address it again right now?
You still don't want to get this man.
They wanted
no
to step
credit.
in. They wanted to step in.
It's not
They
being
want
an
to step
advocate.
in, but hold on. Let me.
It's not being a person. It's not being a. No. You don't have to address it. But it's not being a personal advocate for a fighter because I love the sport. When I sit here and tell dudes it's man down today, tomorrow, and forever, that's just a fighter. I'll say like how Floyd. People look at Floyd. He the greatest of all time. You feel what I'm saying? So after sport, people still talking about Floyd. Some fighters, you can talk about them after the sport if they get themselves together. Terrence Crawford can be one of that. Motherfucker, your boy Shakur, motherfucker, damn it. Tank definitely right now. Tank this fight right now, and we did not address something. This fight right now, knockout that Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia finna do. This shit finna fuck around and go through the roof. Finna surpass Canelo numbers in probably 3, 4, maybe 5. The gate numbers. Look, the shit ain't number like 2 more.
Yeah, it's big as shit.
The gate's gonna be reporting in the 20s of probably 30s of millions of dollars at the gate. When the fuck has lightweight turned out numbers, or you want to say super lightweight?
I don't Tank that guy, bro. Tank is that guy. That's what it is.
Tank bringing 90% of that shit to the table.
Let me say this real quick, bro. Devin Haney, when he said he stepped in for Rolly, he announced the fight with JoJo Diaz 2 days later. But go ahead.
But see, you always wanna, we'll be going back and forth with that. But
he said he'll step in on October 31st, and by November 2nd, he was announcing the JoJo Diaz.
But at no time,
that's why I be like, all right, man.
At no time you can say Devin showed you. Tank jumped in his business and said go over there and beat motherfucking Cambo. So you don't want to address that. People be over there looking like this dude. Go whoop his. I feel Tank got all the abilities to knock Devin out. I just feel as though Tank boxing IQ go underrated. He's very, very skilled boxer.
I know. I agree with you. I know how you feel, bro.
Devin just a little more superb.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you this: why I got you? Because I got to pass it around, bro. We got our thing Monday, bro. What questions don't you like? What you want them changed to, bro?
You got.
I'm giving you the third
question. You got a stack question about. I want to go back and look at the question because I think the second one was.
I got them right here. The first one is whose undisputed run was more impressive.
Okay, I'll take that. So the second question. Now the second
question is who deserves to be higher on the pound for pound list. You already picking the third question, and you don't even have to tell me what it is before the debate. But you want to change the second one too. What you want the second one to be?
Nah, you had to do better because then you talk about a dude that's already, he was undisputed in one division and moved up and challenged one of the biggest names in boxing. So it's kind of like you throwing in a biased question. I would prefer you to tell the judges to pick a second question that neither me or you would do it, because you the A side. You the super duper, you like Tate Davis. You the super duper quadruple A side. You know what I'm saying? And if I got any little this, I got only small assessment. I
So
want a fair judge.
you cool with round 1. You want the judges to pick round 2, and then you got round 3.
Yeah, because you got one, I got one, give it to the judges.
That's cool. I ain't tripping. Gonna tell me what the round 3 question is, or I gotta wait till Monday?
Nah, you don't have to wait. When I'm gonna give it to you tomorrow, though. I gotta sleep on it because I want to see you. As I told
All
you, I'm a counter puncher. But I thank you again, knockout. Real shit,
right.
real
You the
talk.
man, bro. I appreciate you stepping up, man. It's gonna be fun, man. You
You
got
always
2
allow the
options, so
most
I hope
hated.
you're ready,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? AKA Benjamin.
You still there? Can y'all hear him? Or is it me?
No, yeah, I can't hear him.
Hey, Ben, we can't hear you, bro. I'm gonna go to the next dog, but text me what you want the third round to be, and I'll see you later. Phantom, talk to me.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily hate that Devin is getting. I think it's more so, just maybe some harsh criticism, and when you incite a lot of ire from different fan bases, which I think Bill's intention is, you're gonna get some blowback from that. But if you want to be the bad guy in the division, there's nothing wrong with that. But that was Floyd's game plan. But Floyd also fought the fights. You feel what I'm saying? So if you telling me Bill said it the other day, you're gonna be free from ESPN Top Rank, but then you wouldn't try to make a tank fight like the fight you've been wanting since you pretty much been a professional this whole time. That shit would just be weird to me, bro, and it would just seem like a DHP clout chasing operation. Whereas we could fight Tank, but it's safer clout chasing, getting our name up and fighting other fighters and still getting a big bag, which is smart. You know what I'm saying? But that don't necessarily bode well for the fans, and then that's where it starts to become bullshit. And, so hopefully it's not. We'll get to see that fight later this year. I'm out.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. Take it easy. Smoke, talk to me, bro.
Yeah, man. Another great live and spirited discussion as always. I love your style, love your mind, your boxing mind. So I'm glad I was able to help stimulate some of these super chats. But let's see if we get some more content. Xena 360. I hear you talking a lot of stuff, man. You don't have to keep hate typing in the chat. Let's get a debate on this thing. Let's talk about this boxing knowledge you have since you're so intelligent. Xena 360. Don't be scared. Don't duck. Come on up, man. Let's get this on the stage. It's not a thing. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to go back and forth in the chat. You can make your point, and then we can let the people decide. But on that note, it was great talking to you again.
Always, bro.
Knockout. It's always a pleasure.
Brother right
Love
there,
seeing
Smoke.
you live, and I'll jump on when I can.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you, man.
Later.
All right, man. We had a debate challenge around this month. Xena know his shit, though. Yeah, that'll be a good one if Xena decide he want to do it. Right side, what up, man? Talk to me.
Damn. Hey, Xena, you gotta respond to that respectfully, of course. Respectfully, you gotta respond to that one right there. A brother can't get up here and say he won't smoke with you. You gotta respond. Whether in the chat, but hey, he tell anyway. That's a whole nother story. Listen, I gotta say, man.
Hey,
this is
real quick before you go. Hey,
go
man.
ahead.
Shout out to Ben Israel. I know Rick T. I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Ben. He willing to let the judges pick a question. I gotta give him that. Ain't nobody ever said that to me except BFTB. So I was going on a rant earlier about how people don't want no smoke. I gotta at least respect the fact that he wants some smoke, and he said the judges can pick a question. I'm with that. Go ahead, right side.
But that's hard as hell. You gotta have 3 individuals agree on the same question. Anyways. Man, a hell of a show as always. Knockout. Man, I apologize, bro. I wish I could have been through on Monday, man. A nigga went bowling Sunday and fucked my back up, my shoulder, and half my neck. I don't know how it happened.
Since your old ass trying to show you strong and shit, getting them heavy ass balls, get your little 4-pound ball, quit trying to act like you strong. You probably try to get the 18-pound ball on a date and shit. You know what I mean? And fuck your back up, man. You probably don't bowl like a 50 anyway. You niggas from Georgia.
No. I can bowl. This is the problem. I can bowl. I'm the guy who got bowling balls, right? I got 3. Well, I had 3 bowling balls. That's a whole nother story. Man, I went up there trying to fuck. Anyway, it's a whole. I fucked my shit up, man. I took some painkillers and I was sleep on your motherfucking ass. Respectfully.
It sounds good, bro.
It is what it is, but man, hell of a show tonight. Shout out to Miss Knockout. You know what I'm saying? As always, wouldn't be able to do it without her. I gotta tell you, KO. I gotta tell you. You're getting a tad bit more bias as it goes on, brother. You're getting a tad bit more bias. I can agree with certain points, which as far as Tank and Devin go, but the same way we and I'd have been up here with you giving passes as far as saying, yeah, we want to see Tank fight the best. That we've always said that. But we did say we put it on the management. We put it on the management and said that, hey, we got to see how he moved forward. We got to see it. Damn, we can't even say that Devin ain't fighting the best. Devin has went after the smoke the entire time. These are 2 totally different situations that we're trying to compare. It is what it is. I understand where you're going with it, but I'm going to ask again, are you biased? Are you biased? I think you are, but I know I am as well. So it is biased. What it is. Oh, yeah, you definitely biased? You're definitely biased.
Biased?
Definitely.
Is Devin a boss? I ask again. Is he being moved by someone?
Yeah.
Who moving him?
Bill Haney.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all told me he was a boss, so he's not a boss.
So what you telling me is that heads of companies don't have individual bosses.
I'm saying Tank Davis ain't a boss.
Wait a minute.
When he was with Floyd and Leonard. Y'all told me Devin is a boss. Is he a boss or not?
I would ask you to let me finish my question before you cut me off. I would ask for that.
Go ahead.
So we saying that at major Fortune 500 companies, the CEO don't have individuals behind him putting batteries in his back, bars in his ears, telling him this is what needs to happen. These are the next moves that need to be made. That doesn't happen.
So Devin being manipulated?
Wait a minute. Answer the question first. Don't assume anything. Just answer the question. Does that happen?
Yes, yeah, I got you.
It usually happens from the individuals that you're closest to, and so at the end of the day, this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Is that what you're saying is happening to Devin? I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, just listen. If you listen for a quick second, I'm gonna break it down all the way for you. At the end of the day, Devin is the owner of the company. Devin is the fighter as well. Devin isn't handling the day-to-day businesses, the day-to-day business the same way that we would look at Tank and say that Tank is the fighter and the owner of his company, but he's not handling the business. There are individuals handling the business for him. Do we agree or disagree?
Yes, but there's a difference between having a team to handle your business and the explanation No, I said I agree. I agree with that, but is Devin Haney, does he have a team or is somebody moving him? Either he getting moved like Tank was getting moved by Floyd, which means he ain't a boss, or he has a team that's working on his behalf and he is the boss. Which one is it? And are you saying that he got? Listen, putting the battery in his back. I got so many questions.
His father is moving him accordingly, and this is the difference. The way he's moving him is off of what Devin is saying he wants. So now the Tank fight wasn't able to be made, so I want the Loma fight. And what's being made? The Loma fight. This is the difference between Devin. Hold on.
But you just killed your own point.
Come on, man. You gotta let me finish, KO. Come on.
You killed your own point, though.
You gotta let me finish, brother. You gotta let me
go
finish.
ahead. You're killing your own self with your words.
This is the difference right here. This is the difference. I'm gonna tell you this is the direction I want to go in, and we remember. Devin told him, "Hey, I want this fight. Make this fight, right? No questions asked. It's a 3-fight deal. We all know it. So now, what I'm saying is that." After the Lomachenko fight, we should be looking for Devin to come out and be pushing Bill to make the Tank Davis fight. This is the fight that we should be seeing Devin pushing for. If he's honestly, and I think Devin wants the smoke. So at the end of the day, what I'm telling you is that I think that the energy that he's been carrying this entire time is going to be the energy that makes the fight. If it doesn't happen, then we got to question Devin on it at the end of the day.
Okay. Now, what I'm saying to you is the key difference is this. Number one, Tank Davis was being told what to do by Floyd Mayweather. You just came out here and you just see that Devin Haney told Bill Haney, and Bill said this too, so I know where you got it from. Go make this fight at all costs. So if Bill is just out here acting at the behest of Devin Haney, why shouldn't we hold Devin Haney accountable for what Bill Haney is doing? By your own words, Bill is out here doing what Bill hasn't do.
Because what you're doing is you're not holding them accountable for what's happening. What you're holding them accountable of what's being said. That's what you're trying to do. That's the difference. So if we go look at what's happening, you can't say that Devin hasn't made the big fights. You can't say he hasn't went for the big fights. You can't say that.
I never said that.
I didn't say you did, but what you want to hold Bill accountable for is what is being said, not what's being done. And the same way I'm telling you, Devin is telling Bill what to go do, not what to say. So you got to look at the actions that happen and the fights that are made, and that's where we can hold Devin accountable. And the same way I can say, if Devin is telling Bill the next fight I want is the Tank Davis fight, and they don't go push for that fight, then I have to hold Devin accountable for that. That's what I'm saying.
I got you. So Bill is only acting on Devin's behalf when he's moving, but not when he's talking.
What I'm saying is Bill acts as the promoter. Bill has multiple roles. What I'm saying is Devin is in control as far as what happens and how they move.
Okay. I got you. But he's not in control. He's not in control.
Do you disagree? Do you disagree with that? Do you disagree with what
he's in control of how they move? Yeah. But it's like y'all want to make him the half boss. So hold him like when it's the good shit, KO. When it's the shit that we all like, then he's responsible for it. But when it's the shit Bill say that's out of pocket, then just don't even say nothing about it.
That's cap KO.
And I don't even blame Devin for that. I go at Bill. I don't go at Devin. So I don't even know what we're talking about.
But you literally said you literally just trying to argue me down that we shouldn't hold Devin accountable for what Bill says. You just tried to argue me down about that. When I said that we should, I said no. Devin is responsible for the moves. The same. Okay. Look at it this way. Let's look at it this way. Let's take a step back. Different fighters. When we talk about somebody like an Earl Spence and a Bud Crawford, right? Mm-hmm. When EJ is pushing for fights, he got to go through Al Heyman, and Al got to have that back and say, these are the fights. But at the end of the day, who is it on to make that fight?
It's on Al to get the deal done.
To get the if I say I only want
he does the negotiating, it's on him.
And like we're seeing now, this is what's going on. The fight, and we're hearing stories behind the scenes, but what I'm saying is that EJ is pushing for one fight right now. It's clearly he's pushing for one fight. Now, if somebody duck him, that's one thing. But we see he's pushing for a fight.
Got you. Yeah, I agree with. I don't disagree with nothing you said.
So what's the difference between what Devin is doing and what EJ is doing?
No, I have no issue with what Devin has done, bro.
It's the cap. Did we agree? If you have no issue,
I don't even know what we went this whole roundabout. Right. They be capping. Devin be capping. Bill be capping.
No, Bill caps. Devin has never capped.
Devin ain't been running around this bitch acting like he free, telling Teofimo Lopez that he free to do what he want to do. Devin ain't been running around this bitch. See, I let you do it, and I just wanted to see what debate we were really having. Devin ain't been running around this bitch saying he could fight Teofimo Lopez. He ain't been running around this bitch trying to bet me all the money in my bank account that he wasn't fighting Loma and shit. He didn't do all of that shit. He didn't go around this bitch and try like Tank Davis was cheating and shit in the fight and shit. He didn't do that, bro. He didn't do that.
So first things first.
He be capping, bro. They both be capping.
We're definitely gonna take this a point at a time. When we talk, and first thing he tried to. I don't know if this is a fact. Devin tried to bet you all the money in your bank account.
Yes.
But
he has been.
I don't know nothing about that.
It's still up on Twitter unless he still copying off Tank Davis and deleted it. But Bill Haney, and he'll listen, and Bill Haney will confirm this if anybody ever asks him. Bill Haney called me on the phone, got my number from KQ, facts, and said, "Hey man, my son said I need to get some money from you."
Really?
What we doing? Hey, bro, I ain't finna bet you all the money in my bank account, but we can bet a couple hundred. True story. That's what we were talking about on Monday. When I said, bro, you trying to get my money and shit. I said, bro, we can bet. We can bet that the Loma fight is next. He like, man, I ain't finna do all that for a little $200, whatever. You gotta come bigger.
You and Devin.
Bro, Haney had his daddy call me, bro. He had his pops call. I ain't never lied to you not one time. Nobody in this chat. No, y'all know I ain't no liar, bro. And if anybody say I'm lying, you can pull my card, bro. Bet that the Loma that they wasn't fighting Loma, bro. And it's still up there, dog. Still up there. I made a video about it and everything. Still up there, bro. I took the screenshot, all that shit up there, bro.
Send it to me. If that I can't defend it. I'm not gonna try to defend it.
But that's just one.
That's cap.
That's just one, bro. But he also like if you really wanted me to bro, we done did debates on this. Remember when he said that Mike Coppinger was lying about the Kambosos rematch being done, and that he didn't know what the fuck Mike Coppinger was talking about, but then turned around and Mike Coppinger had the exact day, the exact time of everything, and he was 100% accurate with the Devin Haney George Kambosos rematch, bro.
That doesn't mean Devin was capping. That just goes right back into the same thing that we talked about previously. That Bob knew something before Devin did. Bro. So come on.
All right, bro. All right, dog. All right, Marcus, we giving last words. Right side just tried to suck me into a debate, bro. We giving last words. So I got you next time, Marcus.
Hey, real quick, man. I do gotta say this. I gotta say, man, we had a hell of a show the other night, man, with Smoke. Next week, man, we got my brother, the living legend, in the building, man. Yoda Crush will be live next week. I already know it's gonna be a hell of a show. And man, we're gonna go live tonight, man. We gotta keep this conversation going. So we definitely are about to go live. We'll be live at probably at 11:45.
See right side, it's this shit right here, bro. It's this shit right here, man. This is the shit I be talking about, bro. I've seen you call Mike Coppinger, so we living off his word. No, bro, I'm living off the fact that he posted a report, gave us the exact day, the exact time of the fight, told us when the fight was happening, the venue that it was happening on. Devin Haney said, your ass is lying, and then 2 days later, they announced the official fight announcement for the fight, the exact venue, the exact day, and the exact time that Mike Coppinger had already reported, bro. That's what I'm saying, dang father. Even liars can tell the truth sometimes, bro. You just need proof. And I'm giving y'all the proof. And y'all be glossing over shit, bro. That's cool, man. Do your thing, man. Go ahead, right side. I ain't mean to cut you off, but that's the shit I be talking about, right side. Right there, bro. Right, that's the shit.
Hey man, listen. All I can do is this. All I can do, and I feel like you would believe it when I tell you. I try my best to keep it a buck, regardless of what's going on, who's talking, who's speaking, and it is what it is. But hey, we got to see what happened. The first thing we need to see is the fights happen, and then hey, somebody need to see somebody a contract, and that fight need to be made next. If it ain't made next, then I got smoke for whoever ain't making the fight. And the same way, like we said earlier, when it came down to Bud and EJ, we saw who wasn't making the fight. Hopefully, and I don't believe the bullshit they're talking about that fight either, but I hope it's happening. Anyway, it's gonna be the same smoke that I had for Bud back then, I'm gonna have the same smoke for whoever ain't trying to make this fight, because regardless of who we fans of, I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. I want to see the fight. I ain't got. I pick a winner, but damn it, I want to see him fight. And the reason I want to see him fight, because I want to know if I know what I'm looking at. Maybe I'm confused, but it is what it is. KO, man, much love to you. I would always be remiss if I did not shout out Miss Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Shout out to my sister, man, for allowing us to have your time. And, man, hey, we'll be rocking with Right Side, man, in a few minutes. If y'all want to come through, man, feel free. We'll put the link in the chat before we get out of here. KO, always appreciate you, man. You got a hell of a show going, and you're doing your thing, brother. Keep doing your
appreciate it, bro. Thing. Take it easy, man. Whoa, because I be on the move when I make them videos, bro. When I make my shorts, I be on the move. I got a job that I do on top of this shit. This is more of a hobby. We trying to turn into something. But that's why, bro. When I do my videos and shit, I be on the move. I be having to go and all that shit. And I don't shoot them from my computer. I shoot my videos from my phone, bro, to answer your question. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. My wife, Miss Knockout Boxing, man. Woke Sports Fan, Rick Tim, Zulu Line. Right Side, my brother Dank Father, Marcus in the building, Soul Glow, Don Jenkins, the Gotcha Game of Smoke, Ben Israel, Rick Timms, my brother, came through, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming through and you know what I'm saying, rocking out with me tonight, man. We'll be live tomorrow night for the debate between KD from King David from Boxer Die and my brother Kwame from Loyal to the Game Boxing Talk. They going at it over Spence and Crawford. Should be a good fire debate. So I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.